I wasn't even gonna go live this early, y'all. But Polo on his bullshit. So I'm about to just talk shit about Leo for like 20 minutes. Give me a second. Y'all give me a second. Just posting it to Twitter so we can draw some eyes and ears. Listen, man. Earlier today, my boy from Ireland, Mckinson, he was in action. And I made a tweet where I was like, hey, you know what? Because the WBA screwed Lee Wood on the split, that basically they made it so low that the prize fighter would not even want to fight Leo Santa Cruz, because it's like, fam, y'all put it at 25%. I probably made more money fighting Mick Conlon than what I would make fighting Leo. And y'all did that on purpose. Like, everybody know why y'all did that. Y'all did that so, one, I ain't going to want to fight. Two, Matchroom isn't going to want to go to a purse bid over it. Not now, because, well, Leo going to get 75% of the pot. And the Matchroom fight only going to get 25%. And, it's obvious that it's a deterrent because everybody know the WBA and the PBC got something going on. And what that's really all about is they don't want Lee Wood to get in the way of the plan that they have for Leo to fight Ray Vargas. That's what that is, you know what I mean? And I've been said that's what they going to do, dog. Like Lee Wood and Leo Santa Cruz, they not going to fight. And, I was thinking like, you know what he ought to do? He might as well fight Mick Conlon. Mick was in action earlier today against Miguel Mariaga. He outpointed him. He won a UD, unanimous decision. And it's like, look, you probably gonna make more money fighting Mick Conlon again than challenging Leo for the belt, because they doing their same old bullshit. Like, motherfuckers can't forget, man, Leo is one of the most protected fighters in the whole of boxing. Don't forget this, the dude that got beat by Carl Frampton and never gave him a third fight. Don't forget that he's that same sucker. He that same sucker that ducked Gary Russell Jr. You was on the same side of the street as him for a long time, and you didn't want to know. Like, Leo Santa Cruz is a sucker, B. I've been saying, man, like, that dude is a sucker. Like, I can't stand that dude. Like, the reason the featherweight division sucks is because of Leo Santa Cruz. When Eddie Hearn wanted Kansu to get elevated to full champion, right? Leo was up there at 130, and he fought Miguel Flores for the super featherweight WBA. And it was only right that, like, okay, well, if Leo up there at 130, y'all should make Kansu the full champion so that he could unify with Josh Warrington. Josh Warrington had the IBF at that time, and he was undefeated. And the WBA did they same old bullshit. Like, nah, we gonna let Leo hold the belt, even though he don't fight here. He hasn't fought here in over a year. He literally just won a belt at 130, but we gonna let him hold both because we a bunch of dick-sucking bitches. This shit's stupid, fam. Like, I can't stand that dude. The reason the featherweight division sucks is really because of Leo Santa Cruz, more than anybody. PBC bribing the WBA. Simple. Exactly. They in bed with each other. Oh yeah, hot boxing. I wasn't even playing because I'm like, yo, anybody that tries to defend Leo Santa Cruz, to me, you a suspect, fam, because that dude is terrible. You ducked the third fight with Carl Frampton. You said you would fight him in Belfast, and you didn't because you a sucker. You didn't fight Gary Russell Jr., but every year, periodically, he'll come out and say, yeah, I want to fight Gary. Yeah, I want to fight Gary. For 3-4 fucking years, he said that shit. Never fought the man. You know what I mean? You sold your belt to Javante. That's all you was. You was a placeholder. He dropped the belt, then you picked it up so that when he come back, he can knock you out for it. That's literally what the fuck that shit was. The belt that Leo won at 130 was the belt that Javante had just vacated when he went up to lightweight. Like, Leo is a putz, fam. Who be hyped to see Leo fight? Who? The best fight he had that I seen that was entertaining was the 2 Carl Frampton fights. And don't forget, Carl moved up from 122 to 126 and took your WBA. I remember that. The only, like, I can't even be like, oh, yeah, but the rematch. Yeah, you needed a rematch because he fucking beat you. And y'all was supposed to do a third fight, but you ain't want to do that because you a sucker. Like, Leo is a sucker, fam. Like, come on, be who? How you gonna be a fan of Leo Santa Cruz, fam? That dude is a putz. Fuck out of here. Like, bro, like, that dude is a putz. Like, you know what I mean? Shit is wild out here. What's goody Karma? What's goody Leo? What's goody Polo? They never wanted to make Leo versus Gary. Come on, my guy. It's obvious that the PBC didn't want to make Leo versus Gary because Gary said that. Gary said that the PBC is protecting Leo Santa Cruz. If we're going to talk about things that Gary said, right? Gary said that himself, that Al Heyman don't want to let me fight Leo. Leo got protected from Rigo. He got protected from Gary. He never gave Carl Frampton his third fight. He a sucker. Like, what are you a fan of? Like, what is it about Leo that there is to be a fan of is what I want to know. What fucking exciting fights he be in? The most exciting shit that Leo did is get knocked out by Gervonta Davis. That's the most exciting shit he did. Get knocked the fuck out. Fuck out of here, big. That dude sucks, man. Leo is another one of them cats that represents everything that is wrong with boxing, like wholeheartedly. Leo is another one that everything about this dude's career is what's wrong with boxing. Everything. The most that we could hope now, which is why I don't usually go in on them, is because they want to maintain their plan. They have a plan, and it's the unified titles with Ray Vargas. That's why you don't really see me going in on him like that, because I'm like, yeah, but you still a bitch, though. Because by all rights, you shouldn't have that belt. You shouldn't have that belt if you haven't fought as a featherweight in 3.5 years. When you ever seen some shit like that? Like, fam, this man has literally not campaigned as a featherweight in 3.5 years. And because boxing is as crooked as it is, they let this goofy motherfucker get away with that shit. I was goody Smokey, was goody Jack, was goody Will, was goody Jose in the building. Like, nah, fam, motherfucker not gonna sell me no Leo Santa Cruz, bro. Y'all not gonna sell me that motherfucker. That motherfucker is everything that's wrong with boxing. You was just a body to put in the ring with Gervonta for a belt that he already had. The only reason you won a WBA at 130 was because he left it there for you to win it. He vacated it, moved up the lightweight, fought Gamboa. You moved up, fought Miguel Flores for the vacant WBA at 130. It's clown shit. Like, bro, that's clown shit. All of that is clown shit. Fuck out of here with that shit, B. That's clown shit. He ain't no, like, 4th division champion, my God. Gervonta Davis basically gave you a hand-me-down shirt. You got a hand-me-down belt. You got a hand-me-down WBA title. Because we all know Navarrete would beat the shit out of you, bro. He would beat the fucking shit out of you. And before you tell me that, that Leo would beat Lee Wood, wait a fucking minute. Ain't your man the same dude that lost to Carl Frampton, who moved up from 122 to 126? And I'm supposed to think, yeah, he just walked through Lee Wood. I don't know about all that. You got beat by a littler dude than Lee Wood. And Lee Wood punched harder than motherfucking Carl Frampton at 2'6". So I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I've been said that fight is not gonna happen. The WBA gonna do some shit. Leo gonna do his same old shit, and that fight is not gonna happen. I've been said it. Look at all the videos I did talking about it. I said they not gonna fight. That mandatory shit, they not gonna fight. Watch. Motherfucker got a hand-me-down belt. Like, fam, only reason you got a belt at 130 is because Gervonta came up out that shit. You wouldn't even be a 4th division champion if not for that. If not for that, this dude don't want a belt at 130. You want a belt that a motherfucker literally left for you. I can't stand Leo Santa Cruz, bro. I just fight who they tell me to fight. I can't stand Leo Santa Cruz, bro. My guy is Navarrete y Navarrete. Y Bronco Lara. El Bronco Lara. Ellos no son pendejos. Ok. Leo Santa Cruz, ese tipo no me gusta a mí. No me gusta su pelea, no me gusta su estilo, no me gusta su carrera. Mucha pendeja, mucha pendeja. I don't like that dude. I've never liked that dude. Been ducking Gary, ducking Rigo, playing with the WBA so you ain't got to fight motherfuckers. Can't stand that motherfucker, man. Leo Santa snooze. Leo Santa putts. Lukewarm Leo. Motherfuckers know. I hate Leo. I don't give a shit. Motherfuckers can say what they want. The reason that the featherweight division in the last 5 to 7 years has been the way that it's been is because of Leo Santa Cruz. Gary wanted him. Gary wanted him. But why didn't it happen? I already know why it didn't happen. For the same reason the Rigo fight didn't happen. Because Al Heyman was protecting Leo. It's always been that way. It ain't never been different. A lot of shit at 126. You could pinpoint Leo as being the reason that a lot of shit didn't happen at 26. Gary didn't get the unify, right? Kansu never got elevated to full champion. After Leo left the division, Kansu didn't get elevated, even though he should have, because Leo wasn't there. Leo moved up to 30 and picked up the WBA. So because Kansu didn't get elevated, him and Warrington didn't get the unify, and we haven't seen a unified champion at that weight in a long time. And they did it, and it's like, oh yeah, now y'all want to do a unification with Ray Vargas. But bro, this division been sucking and been trash for like 5-7 years because of you. Lee Wood is the only true WBA champion. Yo, it's fucked up because he might get stripped. He might get stripped just so they could take away that leverage from him. He might get stripped. It's some bullshit, yo. But motherfucker not going to sit here and try to defend Leo to me. I'm not having that shit. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. Like, nah. Something, you want some shit if you going to defend Leo Santa Cruz. You want some shit. That ain't me. That's you want some shit. Motherfucker said it himself that Al Heyman pulled him out of the Rigo fight. Motherfucking Gary said it himself. Al Heyman don't want me to fight Leo. He protecting him. He don't want me to fight Leo. Fuck is y'all talking about? Fam, this is not a video game, right? I seen people saying that shit, Huang, that, oh, he should just take the 25%. Ain't no motherfucking prize fighter gonna do no dumb shit like that because y'all wildin'. You wildin'. Like, I understand making sacrifices. I get that. But they put a split so low that they knew them off. Like, if you made more money fighting Mick Conlon, fuck you look like making less to fight Leo. He a champion. Y'all did that on purpose so he wouldn't want to fight because your goal was to get him to leave you alone so you could keep having your pick of the litter. That's what the whole point of that shit was. Like, motherfuckers think it's a video game, like they can't read between the lines, or like I'm gonna change my energy because it's Leo. No, it's still some bullshit. You giving this cat a split that's so low on purpose because you don't want him to fight Leo. You want Leo's schedule to stay clear. So you gonna give him a dick in the booty split so he'll be like, oh, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna waste time on this if I ain't gonna get no money. Meanwhile, Leo, you ain't gotta fight him. He ain't got a mandatory, so he get to keep doing his same old Leo Santa Cruz shit. Why should a man who almost died for a belt have to take nothing for something? That's what I'm saying, Will. I knew they was going to do that. I said that. I knew they was going to do that. I said, like, watch. Lee Wood doing this WBA Reggie shit, but it ain't going to be no fight. It ain't going to be no fight. Leo going to find a way out. That's what's going to happen. Leo going to find a way out. And lo and behold, here we are. Motherfucker gotta be crazy to be defending some Leo Santa Cruz, bro. Like, y'all wildin'. Like, nah, Leo sucks, bro. Leo sucks. Leo is trash. Hit me with that bullshit. Leo is trash. And I'm going to say that shit every time. Leo is trash. I don't give a fuck. What does the split say about the regular belt? That you might as well not have it. That's what it says. If paying sanctioning fees for that belt only gets you 25%, you might as well not have it. And that's how the WB and I said everything I'm saying right now. I said it already that I don't know why people giving their money to the WBA and the WBC when all they gonna do is jerk you. That's all they gonna do is jerk you. You giving them money to keep a belt that only gets you 25%. Once you get to the top, once you get to the point where they gotta order the fight, you've been paying them for how long to sanction your fights for your WBA Reggie so that when you get there, all I get is 25%? I can't even get 35 or 40? Fuck y'all. I've been said they need to stop giving them their money. I don't know why they do it. I don't know why they managers do it. I don't know why they do it. Go to IBF route. Go to WBO route. Fuck the WBC and the WBA because you giving them your money and you don't even know if they're going to order the fight. When you get you don't know that. And if they do order the fight, there's going to be some snake shit. It's going to be some, oh yeah, but we'll order the fight, but you only going to get 25%. That's the same shit they did to Dillian White. And he had the interim title. How many years was Dillian White giving them sanctioning fees so that when he get there, oh yeah, you only going to get 25% though. You only going to get 25%. Well, you might as well not even have that fucking belt then. Trying to tell y'all something, man. I'm going to open up Ring IQ Promotions, which is really going to be a money laundering front for cocaine and heroin, but better still, I'm a groom talent, and I'm going to tell these fighters, listen, man, stop giving your fucking money to Mauricio, man. Stop giving your money to Gilberto. Why you doing that? Look at Stanionis. Stanionis had to go through Radzov Butaev so that he could get that spot. Did they order the fight? No. Do you think they're going to order the fight? No. Motherfucking whoever in the WBC rank standings, they let Keith Thurman shoot past all of y'all for fighting Mario Barrios. All them cats, all them people, all them fighters in they top 15 and they top 20 that's paying sanctioning fees. All of them, they let Keith Thurman skip past all of y'all. This man ain't fought but once in the whole 2 years. And he ain't even fight a welterweight in the last 2 years. He fought fucking Mario Barrios. And they let him skip past all of y'all. Past all of y'all. Why you giving them your money? Why you, even if it is 3%, that's 3% might as well go in your pocket instead of theirs because they not going to do you no favors. Virgil Ortiz should be the mandatory. My man Verge, that about to beat the shit out of Mckinson. He should be the mandatory. Not fucking Keith Thurman. How the fuck you fight Mario Barrios and you number one? That's crazy. Too much bullshit out here, man. I don't know why they do it, to be real with you. It must be something that I'm missing, that I'm not understanding. And I'm going to ask, like, I'm going to start asking. I want to get more fighters on and more managers on. And I want to ask them about situations like that. They're like, yo, fam, what's the point in giving a WBC, whether it's 3% or 6% or 10% or whatever percent it is? What is the point in giving them that if all they going to do is jerk you? Because that's what they going to do. The shit they do, they jerking Lee Wood, fam. Like, you might as well not have even, you might as well have not even picked up that belt and paid sanctioning fees for it. For what? Look at how they doing you, 25%. Fam, then what I got this shit for? I could get more money than this without the fucking belt. I could fight Mckinson again. I could fight Lara in the UK, Mauricio Lara, and get more money than this. So what the fuck am I paying for this for? Exactly, Don. Y'all cats is wilding out here, B. Now we about to watch my man Verge out here. Verge is on the surge. Verge is on the verge. You know what I mean? My man Virgil. About to get it popping out here. You know what I'm saying? From Grand Prairie, Texas, that's my man Verge. About to get these, about to lump up whatchamacallit. Que lo que, Rick Rock? You sabe, wey? Yeah, man, like shit is bullshit, fam. Like I really want to ask the managers, I want to ask the fighters about those situations, but I know that it's a touchy subject and sometimes I don't know, maybe the fighters don't have all the answers. But that's always been a question that I had. They're like, "Yo, fam, why give Mauricio and Gilberto a portion of your purse when there's a chance that they going to jerk you? There's a chance that they going to fuck with your title shot or they gonna give you some old dick in the booty ass split like what they did to Lee Wood. Like, fam, 25% for that, 25% from this punk ass belt. I might as well not even have this punk ass belt because I don't need it. I'm gonna get jerked anyway. The shit don't make no sense. You gotta pay for that. Every time you get out there, you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay to keep that belt. So it's like, okay, the point of me having the belt is so that I could get the title shot. But what good is the goddamn title shot if y'all gonna jerk me? Y'all jerking me. Or 25. Brody, I made more than that fighting Mckinson. So what you want me to do? Take a low ball offer when I just made more money than that? It's obvious what they doing. They did that so that Lee would be like, oh, fuck this shit, I'm out. That's why they did that. Like, oh, fuck this. I ain't gonna waste time on this when I made more money than that in my last fight. Fuck, I look like taking, like, man, suck my dick, I'm out. The shit don't make no sense, yo. I'm about to shoot the link right now. And y'all motherfuckers know the rules, man. Stop talking over each other. I get a lot of complaints about that shit. That shit is crazy. The WBC, yo, Thurman, just be exactly, bro. Exactly. You fighting a dude that was coming off a loss at 140, didn't beat nobody at 147. And for beating him, they put Thurman at number one. Why are you paying these people? This fight that Virgil about to have, see, sort your mics, man. These fucked up ass mics. I don't know who Mike got the echo. This fight that Virgil about to have, it looked like Virgil going the WBA route now because yesterday they announced that this is a WBA eliminator. So if he wins this, he basically knocking on a Montestanionis' door because that's who he would have to go through to become mandatory or whatever, right? But it's like, why give them your money when you know they gonna jerk you? They are.
Mm-hmm.
Jules, can I tell you?
Go ahead.
Sorry, everyone. How's everyone doing? How are you, Jules?
What's
Yeah,
up?
what's going on? What's going on?
I want to ask everybody on the panel: do you guys like paying taxes to the government that don't do shit for you?
Hell no.
Nah, see,
I pay council. Oh, one second, Jules.
Go ahead.
I pay council tax to my local flipping council, so they can come and collect the bins. Why am I paying almost £230 a month for a flat that they don't even fucking come and collect the bins once a month, and outside it flipping stinks? So my point is, the main reason why they have to do it is because they have to pay the council tax. They have to pay the tax in order for you to live in the society or to think. So the same way with boxing, if you want to be in the atmosphere of boxing, okay, me, I won't even say me, you, Jules, as like, you know, deep down roots, like everything about boxing. Casuals don't really pay attention to that. If I was a casual, see, WBC, like top 20 boxers, what's going to come up? The WBC, the WBA, the IBF, the IBF. So if you're not in any of them, no one's going to know about you.
I don't disagree with you, Sawab, but what I'm saying is, instead of giving the WBC your money, right? Or instead of giving the WBA your money, you might as well go to IBF route because the IBF will order a fight before the WBC. You see what I mean? You're not wrong.
When was the last time the IBF ordered?
Here's an example. Josh Warrington, right now, right? He's not at liberty, and I talked about this in one of the videos I did, that he's not at liberty to fight Lee Wood because he has to satisfy his mandatory and Luis Lopez. That's the kid that beat the shit out of Gabe Flores. For those of y'all that don't know, that's the kid that beat the shit out of him first. The short kid that had the blonde hair. That's the dude that beat the shit out of Gabe and gave him his first loss. And he probably gonna beat the shit out of Warrington, to be real with you. But I'm saying that for giving the WBC your money, right? Or for giving it to the WBA, you might as well give it to the WBO or the IBF because they'll order a fight before these motherfuckers. And
Jules, can I add to that point before anybody else? Sorry. You know, even the IBF, the main reason why they mainly target Matchroom thing is because they got something against Eddie Hearn. Look at look at Joshua. They're about to strip him if he didn't have the fight. The same thing, like you're just talking about. I think Josh Warrington. He's gonna get stripped if he doesn't face his mandatory. When was the last time Errol Spence? When was the last time any other PBC or top ranks or forced the IBF forced their champions for them to fight their mandatory? That, unless they're from top Matchroom. Any from top rank? Any from the PBC?
You're not wrong, because I was just trying to think about it now. Like, one, which top ranked fighter has an IBF title? And two, when's the last time they had to satisfy a mandatory? And I drew a blank. No, matter of fact, Josh Taylor had to fight Apinum Konsong. That was during the shutdown when they was fighting in the bubble.
That's right. He stopped him in a round, right?
Yeah, he punched him in the stomach and stopped him. But that kind of goes back to the point that I was making, that it's not that you don't need alphabets. I'm not even saying that. What I'm saying is, why give your money to the WBC? Why give it to the WBA when you might as well go with the IBF or the WBO? They'll order the fucking fight. You see what I mean? They'll order the fight regardless of whatever. Whereas if you giving your money to the WBA, you're going to end up like Lee Wood. You're going to end up getting jerked.
All of them are the same side of one coin, bro. That's what it is.
I think some are worse than others, bro. I do think that.
Yeah, a pound is worth more than a 50p. Oh yeah, makes sense. But there's still still a currency out there. It's in the same shit. I believe, you know, all these flipping WBA, WBO, IBF, all these mugs. There's corruption everywhere, Jules.
Listen, me and you are corrupt, Sawab. It's all right. I'm not even saying I'm not trying to change the world. I'm just saying that if you Lee Wood, right? Think about it. Lee Wood done been in some fights. You see what I mean? He done been in some fights. Had the Kansu fight, had the fucking McConnell fight of the year this year, right? And I just think it's some bullshit that you gonna do all that, right? By way of the WBA, so that when it's finally your turn, they gonna jerk you. They gonna jerk.
Can I give you an analogy? Yeah, when it comes into the boxing atmosphere, yeah, I think all these governing bodies and even to send some broadcasters, they are racist towards Eddie Hearn because he's the one of the best. Same way, not racist in that sense, but you know what I'm saying? They're
prejudicial. They're prejudicial towards Eddie Hearn.
Exactly. That's the word. I meant if you look at boxing as like a world, boxing is a world in itself. So in that sense, they don't want Eddie Hearn's fighters unless they're the huge ones. They don't want to give him a pedestal to be up there.
Now I'm gonna go around the board and I'm gonna start with Jay, because I know everybody doesn't agree on this. I know different people are gonna have different views on it. If Wood walks away, and it looked like he's going to, by the way, they looking at Mauricio Lara or Kiko Martinez for the fall. So that already tell you what you need to know about the
Didn't he just get knocked out?
Yes.
Why?
Let me start with Michael.
Who got knocked out?
Motherfucking Kiko, bro. Kiko got knocked out.
Yeah. My bad. Okay, yeah.
So Michael, if he walk away from the fight, what's your thoughts?
If who walks away?
If Lee Wood says, look, fuck the Santa Cruz fight because the split is too low, what will be your thoughts?
I actually missed the part where you explained the split. What's the split?
The split
75-25.
75-25. That's what I'm saying. So if the split is 75-25, that's basically saying that Lee Wood already made more money fighting Mick Conlon than he would make fighting Leo. So if he say, I will fuck Leo, then I fuck this, and he leave, What will be your thoughts?
He has to split on that, and then he has to travel all the way to Vegas or whatever the fuck to fight them, right?
That would be the situation.
Yeah, that's just not. I don't know. I mean, it's up to him if he believes in himself, like, you know, what's his name, like Devin. I mean, this is not exactly like Devin because they're really ripping this dude off. But you know, if he believes in himself, he should take it. But like, also, I wouldn't blame him for not taking it because that's 75-25. He's not getting paid shit for that.
He's not getting paid shit. Julio, same shit. You know, if Wood walk away from the Leo fight and he like, man, fuck this shit, what's gonna be your thoughts?
He'd be getting paid like a UFC fighter.
Respect to him for recognizing his worth. He might as well, just fight Conlon again and let Ray Vargas and Leo Santa Cruz put on the most boring fight in history.
Word, because that fight is not gonna be a fun fight. Like that, it's really not. Like, you can't let the Magsayo fight fool you into thinking that Ray Vargas is an action fighter. He is not an action fighter. What that was is that Mark was bringing the action, but he's limited. So, you know, Ray gonna look good because Ray is a good boxer, but he's fucking boring, bro. Like, he's a boring ass dude. So if he walk away, would you call that a duck?
Absolutely not. He's gonna fight Michael Conlon, who might be, I consider him almost like Tony Harrison, where he actually might be the most skilled dude in that division. He just doesn't have a gas tank. So absolutely not. Michael Conlon's still a great test, still a great fight.
All right, let me
It's a tougher fight.
Jose, same question.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
I was goody.
Nah, I don't consider that a duck, to be honest. Because come on, man, the guy is offering pennies for a championship fight. I mean, shit.
Exactly.
Also, I just want to add it to the point that you guys were saying earlier, like, and that's true. Like, some sanctioning bodies don't apply the restrictions or like the rules to some companies, like the PVC. When was the last time Aerospence got amended? You know, he actually got amended for the IBF. Not for the IBF. With the
4 años, manín. 4 años.
De Ocampo, ¿no fue?
Es en el 2018.
Coño, pero estos tigres están pasados.
Están pasados. Eso es lo que yo estoy diciendo, que dependiendo de la situación, because you know how the divisions are. Every division is a little bit different. So you look at the division and you say, do we really want to dedicate time to a Leo Santa Cruz fight when we know something's going to happen? Something's going to fuck this up. They're going to find a way out.
You know what's funny, Julius? Like, back then, the WBO wasn't even recognized as a alphabet title. It was like the IBO, pretty much.
Yo me recuerdo, eso fue hace como 20 años, maybe 25.
Sí, no, pero el WBO was recognized as a major sanctioning body, like the 4 belts, like in 2004 or 6, some shit like that. When
miren, ¿viste el pecozón que le dio Vectomir a este tipo?
Nani, hasta la pantalla me salió. No, pero I'm just gonna say this last thing. Like, it's shameful because now the WBO is, you know, Bob's Iron backyard. This is like the most, you know, like tú sabes, como más repertoire.
Ellos son organizados. Ellos son organizados.
Listen, the thing that you can do, the WBO is like the best if you're moving up in weight. Like, look at Terrence Crawford.
Exactly.
He's been moving with the WBO since he's been, 135? Since he started. That's how he gets the title shot.
La otra cosa, let me tell you, the other thing I like about the WBO is if you move up in weight and you win a title, they put you on the spot. Like, no, fam, you're not going to hold our belt and then have somebody else's. You have to choose because we got to move these ranks.
If not, they put you like boo-boo. Like, you know, okay, you wanted the title, okay, but you got to fight the number 1 for that, and then you can get the title. You know, like, they push you a one fight or just to give you the title shot. That's it. If he's vacant, they give you the title shot, or if, you know, if there's no mandatory, you know, they move you right away, or, you know, they make you fight the number one guy over there, and then, you know, you shot for the title. You know, like Boo Duck Andre. You know.
Exactly. Yo, Beck is back to being the bully, bro. He beating the fucking shit out of this guy. He is beating.
Eso me acuerdo una pela que me dio mi papá, man.
Mira, coño. Pero la vaina con Beck is that there's always going to be that thing about him that he did get knocked out by Gabriel Rosado, and that's always going to be there to haunt him, that you're always going to kind of feel that, look, he's a little bit shitty because he got taken out by Gabe, And Gabe is an experienced guy, great guy. We love him. But fam, you got knocked out by Gabriel Rosado, bro.
Man, Gabe is the
Hey, ain't no
perfect
shame in that. Gabe is a
gatekeeper,
tough,
though.
he's a
If
tough
you
dude.
sleep on him, you get knocked out.
No, Jay, we'll put it this way, bro. I'm not disagreeing that Gabe is a tough dude. I think we all feel that way. But what does it say about a fighter that he was knocked out by Gabriel Rosado?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's at that point. I thought, honestly, it was like, I'm not making this up. I was kind of split when the fight happened. I gave it 50-50 because I know, like, if you look past, like, just my man's just said, like, if you look past Gabe, you'll lose. So,
yeah,
you know, so and then also Beck was up and comer as well. So it's like, I'm gonna give it 50-50. Then we saw what happened. So
and
I
he
just think it means you got moved too early.
Yeah,
I mean, it couldn't. That's a fair point, but I guess it's because I look at it like this: Gabe is a guy that has fought one of the Charlo brothers, if not both of them, Gennady Golovkin. He's fought practically every middleweight or junior middleweight of note. He's been around a very long time.
He's pretty much the Derek Chisora of
literally
of the
And you know he's a Capricorn too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Motherfuckers like to fight. It is what it is. But it's like you supposed to be able to handle that. That if the point of it is to show that you have what it takes to be a world-class guy, then you supposed to beat a Gabe Rosado, though. And you got knocked out by Gabe Rosado. You did.
Man, I love those one punch knockouts.
But you know what?
And Rosado got robbed by Jacobs.
That's true. That is true.
Let me say something. Like, I can't say that Bekdamir is chinny just yet because anybody could, he walked right into a shot he didn't see coming.
It was a good
It could happen to anybody.
Yep, I saw it.
It could happen to anybody.
No, but
it could happen to anybody.
Napoli.
It happened to Paul Williams.
Wait. We can't say it could happen to anybody when Gabe been in there with everybody. And it didn't happen to everybody. It happened to Beck.
Yeah.
It happened to Beck. We can't say it can happen to anybody. It didn't happen to Munguia. It didn't happen to Munguia.
Rosado is
I got
a version of Celito.
But I think with Beck is that he was like a top amateur transitioning into the pros, and he's like fighting Gabe in like his 5th fight. Gabe's been in there with everyone.
I was trying to be objective as possible.
Let me ask y'all this: y'all remember when he was supposed to fight Kovalev? Did y'all make a prediction for that fight? Did you think Kovalev would beat him, or did he?
Honestly, I picked Beck, bro.
You picked Beck to beat Kovalev.
Yeah, and now I know that I would have been wrong because fucking Kovalev is still out here winning fights. You know he won that fucking fight.
The cruiserweight fight. Who did he fight? Tavo Pulev.
I'm like, yo, this motherfucker's still out here winning. So he probably would have beat Beck. Probably.
I feel bad for Kovalev, man. He got robbed in the COG fight, man. Like,
no, ellos no le pagaron, but esa pelea that he just had, he didn't get paid, bro.
That was the second fight, right?
The last fight that he had at cruiserweight, he didn't get paid. That's what I said. He didn't get paid, bro.
Triller didn't pay him?
Yeah, because the streaming was like some bullshit shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like,
stop going to Triller, people. Don't go to Triller. Don't go over there.
I mean, Kovalev tiene que escribir un libro, man. He got robbed twice by Underwater, man. Like, bro, like this guy.
Mala suerte tiene ese tipo. Mala suerte, mucha mala suerte.
He took a dive against Canelo, like bro.
Well, I mean,
I
don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
I'm torn on that. People say he took a dive into Canelo.
Man, if Kovalev would have tried, he would have hurt Canelo, man.
Beck looking all right though, but I mean, it's against this guy though. He's
keeping his hands up. I like that. You need to keep his hands up.
That's why Gabe knocked him out.
His hands in his
why Gabe knocked him out.
That's exactly why Gabe knocked him out. He was
Gabe set him up real nice though. I ain't even going front. He did set him up.
This guy he's fighting is a paid heavy bag.
For real.
And let me say something about back to the whole the Leo and Lee Wood situation. If do I think Lee Wood is ducking? No, because I would think like this. If I was in Lee Wood's shoes, I'd be like, yo, I just went life or death with Michael Conlon just to get 25%. Fuck you.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, is Leo really a dude that could be ducked that you could say like, oh, you're ducking Leo Santa Cruz?
No, Leo is the dude that ducked Carl Frampton, bro. That's who Leo is. Leo the dude that you was supposed to have a third fight with Carl in Belfast and you didn't do that. That's who Leo is. Fuck Who the fuck is
And
Leo?
Rigo and Gary.
Somebody had to duck him.
No, what Lil is a guy who doesn't want to fight Guillermo Rigondeaux. He doesn't want to fight Gary Russell Jr. He doesn't want to fight Lee Wood. Doesn't want to fight Shu Khan.
You don't want to fight me.
Like it's like the names just pile up. The names just pile up in that division, and he has to be the most boring and the most disappointing Mexican champion up to date.
Literally. I said this. Leo is not, Leo, él no es mexicano para mí. Él es ecuatoriano o otra cosa.
Es como uruguayo, man, ¿verdad?
Ajá, de Paraguay, por ahí. Ese tipo no es mexicano.
Paraguay.
Ese tipo no es. Él es de Bolivia, una vaina allá, pero él no.
Él es paraguayo. Con las peleas. Con las peleas.
The only explanation.
Leo is from Bitchlandia.
Yo. What Mexican champion? What Mexican champion have you ever seen move like that? What Mexican, like, bro, like I don't
seen Chavez move like that. I'm talking about senior. I never seen.
I don't pick Leo to beat nobody. Like I don't pick him to beat Bronco Lara. I don't pick him to beat Navarrete. I don't even know if he could beat Ray Vargas. And Ray Vargas coming up from 122 to 126. I know he got 2 fights there, but still he's still kind of breaking it in.
Listen,
Mauricio
good man, but Vargas hits hard. Like
Mauricio Lara will steamroll Leo Santa Cruz easy.
Yeah.
And Lee and Wood too. I ain't gonna lie.
Nobody beats Navarrete, bro. Not at one.
So I'm in accordance with all of y'all.
I would love to see Lara versus Navarrete. That would be a fucking war.
That's a
cartel war right there, man.
That's
real shit. Mexican shootout. Pew 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 pew. Desperado, la vaina. Selma Hayek.
That won't be fight of the year. That should be fight of the decade if that were to happen.
Yo no me sorprendo si un mojón se le sale a este muchacho. Que the body shots that he's taking, bro. If a piece of shit just flew out his ass.
Bro, when he was touching him onto the body, Jan looked like he wanted to go to the bathroom.
He got white shorts on too.
Bro, if he scared himself, I would not be surprised, bro.
I see a brown trail every time he steps, man.
For real, let me read the super chat. Sandy back on track and Dalton on the move at 140. Is he a contender? Not yet. Not off of that, but I like what I saw for what it's worth. I did like what I saw. He was patient. He was accurate. He knew where to put the right hand.
Clinical, Julius. Clinical,
right?
Science.
He on his way. That's what I always say about the prospect. I don't rush him. He is on his way.
That's what I'm saying, Jules. Look what Matchroom is doing. They already have, after Conor Ben, they have another one, Dalton Smith. After that, they're gonna have another one.
Not even just Conor, the cruiserweight that was fighting too. He was all right
until he almost got knocked out.
Yeah, but that was late though. Feel me? Like I ain't disagreeing with you, Jay. Because that shit was scary, but it was late. It was late.
I mean, but it shouldn't have happened. You controlled that whole fight, damn near. You know what I mean? What the hell happened? Like, how could you
ain't gonna front
like
that shit? I mean, that shit shouldn't have happened.
Can they stop this already?
Upset.
Yeah. The ref stopped this shit.
About time. Thank you,
bro. He's
I would say
Beck is the scariest dude to ever wear leg warmers.
You know the Matchroom roster, the B, C, D, E. I think roster would beat the PBC's flipping A, B, C, and D.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
Ese pana no va para ningún lado.
Yeah, I think the English domestic scene is better now.
¿Cuál?
El que ganó ahora.
Back to me. ¿Tú no crees que el que?
Nah, he's too slappy, man. He jumps.
He does the same thing that got him knocked out.
Like
somebody. That's what I was noticing, that he's still fighting the same way that got him knocked out with Gabe. That he just be jumping in and his hands hang up.
His hands down.
As soon as he jumps in, he throws his hands.
Doesn't have his guard up.
But he could beat Berlanga.
Yeah.
Yes.
No hesitation. He beats Berlanga.
That would be a fight. That would be a firework fight. I wouldn't lie.
That's the stupid college boy, frat boy fight, because that's what they look like. Two stupid. That's how they punch. They punch.
That's the hazing fight.
They punched like two stupid frat boys. Like, Superman punch.
Yo, but Jules, can I get my 2 cents on the?
Go ahead.
No, I just want to get it out before I forget about it. But I'm kind of neutral on the whole situation between Wood and Leo. It's like I want him to take the fight, just mainly for 2 reasons, and those reasons are okay. I want to see if he takes it to see if Leo vacates the belt, and if he doesn't vacate and the fight actually happens, I want Lee Wood to beat his ass for thinking you could lowball me like this.
Like call his bluff. Yeah,
exactly. Call his bluff.
The real problem with a situation like that, and I think Lee Wood has better chances than on the face of it, because remember, this dude got beat by Carl Frampton in what was Carl Frampton's first fight at featherweight. So it's not like Leo is this dude that he was never that dude at 122 or 126. So let's just cut the fucking crap. Lee Wood is.
I mean,
I think they should box him out. All the top featherweights should get together and be like, "Fuck that, we're not fighting you."
Basics, but Ray gonna fight him, bro. Ray is going because Ray said that. He said, "Yeah, I'm waiting for Leo." He said, and Leo was waiting for the winner of Mckinson versus Vargas.
God, that's gonna be a terrible fight.
I don't like. I can't call it a duck. I mean, you're gonna fight for bigger money against Conlon if they were to make that fight again, and that is a more entertaining fight. So fuck all these fucking nut huggers, Leo Santa Snooze nut huggers saying that this is a duck.
No,
because
espera, everybody chill. Eso soy yo diciendo que posiblemente puede pelear con Conlon. You know who they're looking at? Bronco Lara. You don't fucking duck Leo to fight Bronco Lara. That's not a duck, my friend.
No,
I love that fight.
absolutely not.
In featherweight.
Just let me finish out by saying it's like, look, he is justified in not paying them fucking anything. He's justified in not taking that fight because we all know that the WBA is playing footsie with the PBC.
Exactly.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah,
everybody knows that now.
Yeah,
everybody knows that by now.
He's bribing the WBA.
¿Cómo es posible que un tipo that hasn't fought as a featherweight in 3.5 years still has a title there? Do you need any more indication that something is going on here? Because he doesn't even fucking fight it this way. He literally fought Carabajal, and that wasn't at fucking featherweight. It's obvious something is going on here. Why y'all keep letting him keep this belt, and he don't even fight at 2-6?
But it's for Pacquiao, though, didn't they? Hello.
I think he donates 50% of his purse. That's the only explanation.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone's keeping up with the Emmanuel Char case, but if Don King, in his current standing, as irrelevant as he is, if he can bribe the WBA, the PBC can absolutely do it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Didn't the WBA rated a dead guy?
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think Leo gave Al Heyman a blowjob and
that's facts.
And, WBA does stands for We Blow Out.
And I think somebody is blowing Gilberto Mendoza at the same time.
That shit went perfect. We blow out.
That
shit was perfect, bro.
Who said that?
That was Virtuoso that said
that shit.
Good one, Virtuoso.
No, la verdad, ¿cómo es posible? 3.5 years, bro. 3.5 years. Y'all literally stripped Manny Pacquiao. But y'all let Leo hold on to a belt for 3.5 years. He don't even fight at 2-6.
Yo, Jules, can you let Country in?
Country's in.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
Thank you, sir. I'm here.
What up,
Country?
What's up, fellas?
Julius, hi, Country. Julius, I just need 10 minutes of yours. Yeah, let me tell you something about Jake Paul that has been, I would say, exposed. No, give it a second. So Jake Paul's fight, so cool. Okay, he pulled out whatever. Hasim Rahman pulled out, weight issue, whatever. Mm-hmm. We know if Jake Paul wanted, he could have done the fight, regardless of the contract. He could have done it at 215.
Of course,
yeah?
Of course.
Let's stick to that point. In that point now, guess you know KSI's next opponent that is meant to fight him in the O2 arena. Do you know who manages him? Alex Wasabi. Do you know who manages Alex Wasabi or advises Alex Wasabi?
Who?
Jake Paul.
Wow.
KSI's opponent.
Mm-hmm.
So now what happened? I think it happened like 2 days ago, this morning or yesterday, something like that. Alex Wasabi pulled out with an injury, and now KSI's trainer, who has good connection with the Alex Wasabi's manager. So he's hearing there's rumors. He has sources that Alex Wasabi has been offered a 3-fight deal with the Jake Paul's promotion. So he's gonna fight under his undercards for 3 fights, and he's been offered $2 million.
Let me common sense the shit. Well, first, let me read these super chats. George says, "What's the most obvious dive at top level in boxing?" P.S. Don't say Ali versus Liston 2. The most obvious dive in postmodern boxing is Malik Scotch versus Deontay Wilder. Because it's obvious when you watch it back, it's obvious that the punch landed on his forearm, but Malik still went down, even though the punch landed on his forearm. You can literally see it. You can pause it to see that the punch didn't punch him in the face. It punched him on the arm.
Punched him on the glove.
Adding to that, Julius, actually, it's been revealed. They actually talk about it. Him and that guy, because they're like they're boys. So they
Ellos son amiguitos los dos. Ellos son
Porque
amiguitos.
después de él se retiró el pendejo. ¿Tú crees que coro?
Okay. Willie Lynch says the WBA is definitely the most criminal of the organizations in terms of blatant acts of favoritism and agenda-driven antics. But what's sad is that they're literally the oldest. I don't think most people realize that the WBA.
Yeah, they're the oldest.
They're older than the WBC.
Yep, they are.
Live long enough to be the villain.
The WBO is the youngest.
Say it again, Virtuoso. Say it again. Say it again.
Live long enough to be the villain.
That's exactly what it is.
I got a question for you guys.
Look us up.
Do any of you guys remember a boxer? I forget his name, but he was fighting this dude for a title. He took one shot, went down, and played dead. He wouldn't get up, and he won the title that way.
And I know that guy was that.
And then he did the same thing in the rematch. But
did he fight Terry Norris? That was Santana and Terry Norris, right?
Yeah,
that's the guy. Yeah, that's him. That's
the low blows or the late hits.
Yeah,
that was why when you're talking about dives, I don't know if you qualify that as a dive, but that was crazy because
what happened with Terry Norris hit him after the bell, and then he went down and acted like he was dead. Then he did the same shit in the rematch.
Here's a notable dive that I can remember. Bruce Seldon against Mike Tyson.
That wasn't a dive, bro. Like a lot of people bring that up, but that didn't look like a dive. You know what that looked like? This motherfucker hit hard, and I'm gonna stay down here, bro. That's how.
I saw one punch just like misses. It seemed like it missed the top of his head,
and he
went down. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, like I said, it's the same thing that I used to say about Foreman. That it's like sometimes these guys feel the power. It's more or less what I think happened with Ivan Redkach and Regis Prograis.
Mm-hmm.
We know you didn't get hit in the dick because we could see you didn't get hit in the dick, but you did feel the power and you made a decision. I need to get the fuck up out of here because he's gonna fuck around and really hit me, and that's gonna hurt. I didn't look at that as a dive, to be real with you. I never got like Malik Scotch. That's a dive, bro. You literally did not get hit. Like you got hit on the forearm. And then what's weirder is that's your man. That's your friend. Y'all too cool. You probably told him. You probably told him, yo, you know what? I go down, bro. Just throw me an extra 200,000 on a purse. I'll lay down, bro. I already got a couple of losses on my record anyway. I'll lay down.
Malik went to Deontay Wilder and said, give me that money, yeah? Wilder didn't go to him. Wilder didn't tell him, Malik, I'll pay you to go down. Malik Scott himself and bro, I'll go down for you, bro. I'll give you a blowjob as well. Just give me 200K.
The motherfuckers is too. Yo, listen, it won't be long before Deontay show up on his OnlyFans.
Yo, that's crazy. What if Deontay
just got back in the gym?
Hey, why is Deontay Wilder so skinny? Y'all see how much weight he lost?
Yo, look at his legs, bro.
Hey, do you think Wilder be twerking on his Instagram for him?
Bro, is that cosmetic tea, bro?
Icon said the best. Listen,
I just gotta say it. I gotta say it for the timestamp. I'm going with Mighty Mo Hooker to win this thing. I could be wrong.
Me too.
But
I'm going with Blair the Flair Cobbs via the Stone Cold Stunner.
Man, I don't care what you guys say. I don't care what you guys say. Blair Cobb needs to fight Rolly.
Now he do though. That'll be the
Two
retard fight.
retards together.
Imagine the press conference, man.
My
Imagine
man
the
Mighty
press
Mo.
conference.
Never in a boring fight. That's why I love him, because y'all say what y'all want. Mighty Mo don't be in boring fights.
Yeah, he was giving
No,
the zone matchroom card. That's why.
Remember that?
Yeah.
It's Golden Boys.
My man Mighty Mo. Fuck that shit. He got like 8.
He jumping on the turnbuckle and like putting his hand. Nobody gives a shit about you there, bro. You about to get slept.
Bro, he literally got the Stone Cold outfit though. He got the jean shorts.
Take that shit off
with the vest. Like, man.
Only Stone Cold.
Dude, this is a Golden Boy show, isn't it?
This is a Golden Boy show. Yeah, Blair is a Golden Boy fighter, and Mighty Mo. Mighty Mo.
How did he fight under the PVC then?
Who?
Mo?
Beck, I think Club. Whatever.
No, he never did.
No, Blair was never no PBC fighter. Blair was never no PBC fighter.
He fought under the thing though. I mean, Showtime. I think it was.
Maybe you saw him, and I've never seen
when he
him.
got knocked out.
That was Roach. That was a Golden Boy. That was
Golden Boy card.
Roach beat the snot out of him.
Is Mo with Golden Boy or no?
No, Mo is a free agent. Mo is a free agent.
Got it. Okay, cool. So he's just bouncing around and shit. That's all he's doing.
Yo, this dude need to shave that shit because it just make his face look dirty. Like, shave that shit, bro. Either line it up or shave that shit because it don't look right. It looked like he was eating chocolate.
It makes his face look dirty. That's crazy, yo.
Dude, I know you're watching the boxing, but take one of my advice I'm giving you. I know you're watching the boxing now. I'm talking something about completely different. Make a video on this KSI and Jake Paul thing. Trust me, your video is gonna get 500 to a million views in one day.
So, can I say this? The second that it became about Jake Paul and KSI and KY Jelly, I'm old, my guy. Like, I don't give a fuck about KY Jelly or Wasabi or Watanabe or whatever.
Called him KY Jelly.
Max, keep it
I
pure.
don't care about none of that shit. Like, as soon as I seen, another YouTuber, I'm not going, like, what I'm gonna do? Film study on KSI? Come on,
not even about film study, about how shady Jake Paul is.
KY Jelly versus Bashford Glide.
No, right. Maybe I'll do that because there's an angle there, but it's like what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read.
Jules, that's the angle I'm giving you. You didn't let me finish. I was giving you this angle. So basically, you should make a video saying how Jake Paul is fucking up boxing, and he used boxing as a way to, you know what I mean, to build his hype up. Now we found out his shit is gone. That nobody believes in his hype as much as they did before. So his hype is gone. He's not selling. He didn't sell the Madison Square Garden out. This is why I probably pulled out.
A fat old ass. All right.
Did you see the sparring session that Hasim dropped?
I see
that.
that.
I saw that. He was knocking Jake Paul around the ring, man.
Wait. Everybody, silence. That girl got a fat old ass.
Bud Crawford, y'all. Bud in the corner.
My man, Bud Crawford.
There is a Bud Crawford side and also Lawrence Cole side.
I think Crawford's wife has a fat ass.
When I see that, come on, Mighty Mo, let's beat the shit out of this guy. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Can I get a fuck Lawrence Cole?
Crawford's wife has a
fuck
fat
Lawrence
ass.
Cole.
Fuck Lawrence Cole.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. Bomac arms is too small, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That boy gotta lose some weight. I can't lie. He might die before the Spence fight.
His arms is too small, bro. Like,
you know.
How does he lift his wife?
Proportionate to the rest of his body.
Dude, how does he lift his wife, bro?
I don't know, bro.
Y'all remember that movie? Yo, y'all remember that movie Grudge Match? How you said,
oh my god.
It's like a stick with the balloon.
Bo reminds me like, well, I am Bo. Like, who are you? I'm your trainer, man. Bo, you look like you weight my trainer.
Get this shit, Mo. Let's get this shit, Mo. Break your hand on this motherfucker. Damn, that camera look heavy as shit.
Oh my God, he's my trainer.
I hate my trainer. Record. He turned pro in 2014. How the fuck does somebody who turned pro that long ago have only 15 fights?
Bro, I don't even know. Like
Like,
what
how-
the
like,
fuck has he been
What
doing?
the heck? Yeah, exactly. Like, what is, bruh? Like,
But then again, we know the state of welterweight, and we know that it's political. So I'm not trying to make excuses for him, but we do know that that can affect what your progression, because you don't have access to certain shit.
yeah.
The free agent
Yeah.
rules.
What the hell is he doing? He looked funny already.
Yeah.
Mo need to knock this fool out already. Come on, knock him
Yo,
out.
he looked like he
He
put too much like.
he just ate a straight left hand. I ain't gonna front. That straight left hand was all
Yo,
right.
Cobbs looked like he put too much
Yeah, ooh,
cream on his face. Like, you know how it's like white in the middle?
Real
Pause.
shit. Whoa.
What the hell is that?
Like that mascara shit. I don't know, man. Like, he funny.
He on
Powdered donut. Eating the
Yo, has
powdered
Mo
donut.
thrown the punch yet?
I don't think so.
Apparently,
shit.
Mo only trained 3
he
weeks
can't
with
lose
us.
to Blair. He can't lose to Blair, man. This can't
Nah,
happen.
he really. If he
can't
lose to
Blair.
Blair, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be upset if he lose to Blair. Please don't.
Man,
Please
he's
don't.
gonna
You gotta
have to
knock
stay
him
in his
out.
house for a year with the shades drawn if he loses to Blair Tom, man.
When was Mo's last fight? The Ortiz fight?
The month, yeah.
Okay,
That was the last. Yeah.
wow.
Hey, come on.
Come on, Mo.
Don't get outboxed by Blair to Flair, bro. He turning you. Don't let him turn you, bro.
He's bending you over. Punch him in his dick.
Blair looking sharp. I ain't going front.
He is.
Man, kick him in the dick if you got it, but don't let him beat you.
Do the karate chop. What the?
Hypothetical matchup. I know it's not going to happen, but you know, who knows? Amata Stanionis against Hooker.
Oh, I got it, man.
Stanionis.
Stanionis.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Yep.
Ooh, yo, he getting hit with. Oh!
Oh no! Oh my God! Get out of
Oh no!
No.
Go home.
God,
You got 8 kids, my guy. You gotta fight harder than this.
What
what the hell are you doing?
What happened? I missed it.
Bruh.
Just when I asked that question, he gets dropped. God.
Oh, God.
Did they pay him to take a dive or something? I mean, damn.
Nah, he looks slow. And
He definitely
sluggish,
only
man.
showed up for the check. He only had a couple weeks to train. He didn't even come in on weight.
You
Yeah,
serious?
yeah, this shit is at 150. This shit ain't even at welterweight.
Also, he
Yeah,
never made
he
weight at
doesn't
all.
like. He doesn't look that fresh, man. Like
He looks soft in the middle. He really does
yeah,
look
like
soft in the
like
middle.
no 6-pack is just a keg.
He getting hit with some shit. He just ate another straight left hand.
It looked
Yo,
like he
no,
just.
listen, Blade. Oh my God, no way.
The Mo looks terrible. He don't look good at all.
Mo
He
look
don't
bad.
at all.
Let me read the super chat. I saw the same look in Blair's eyes before that fight I saw in Lemieux. Listen, man. Maybe he need to get it. That motherfucker got.
Womack need to tell him some shit right now.
Listen, he got 8 motherfucking kids, yo. You need to fight harder than this.
Does he actually have 8 kids or just a lot of kids?
No, literally, he does.
Ah,
He
damn.
has 8 kids, fam.
You need to fight
Mo
like
Hook-
you think that Cobb took their lunch money or something, man. I mean, damn.
Like I look at Mo
Don't
Hooker.
his last name. I don't think Hook is his last name.
like this.
I look at Mo Hooker. It looks like he just got up off the sofa and said, "All right, it's time to get this money."
Exactly. Blair out here looking like a autistic Pernell Whitaker.
Word.
Got him. Got him.
Damn, yo.
He's slipping and sliding and getting under shit.
The welterweight.
No, wait, oh my God, come on. Yo, what is happening?
Okay, he's done. He's fucking done. He's done. He's done.
Yo,
He's done. He's done.
What happened?
Come on, bro.
Come on, Mo.
Mo got
Got
dropped
dropped
again.
again.
Mo got dropped again.
Oh,
Bro, you really shit in the bed right now, man. I don't know what you're doing.
He really is.
yo, this is some Freaky Friday shit.
Bruh.
This was
You can't let Blair the Flair come up off you, bro.
Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at he's walking like a crackhead.
He looking like Lima Bean Whitaker.
Oh my God.
Come on, fam.
Fam, put your hands up.
hard, bro.
Blair Cobbs.
Oh, he's done. He's done. He's done, man. He's done.
Yeah, Blair Cobbs is the welterweight Rolly Romero.
I'm telling you, man, him and Rolly need to fight.
That's a good fight. That's a good fight.
Nah, I would pick Blair. If
I got Blair.
like this,
Yeah,
I would
Blair's
pick
gonna
Blair.
fuck Rolly up.
I would pick if he fighting like this.
All right, fuck it, y'all. Let's go, Blair. Come on, yo. Come on, Blair.
Sweet pea cobs, yo. Sweet pea cobs.
Yo, he looks crazy with his mouth open and eyes wide like that. It's so funny.
You're crackhead.
He looks like a crackhead.
Woo!
Oh, there we go. Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo.
Fuck him up, man.
Crazy, like,
Shout out to Bomac for making Mo Hooker and a world champion.
Careful now.
He made Mo and Jamel Herring world champions. That's crazy.
He's a good trainer.
I mean, I was only kidding when I was picking Blair. Like, come on.
He's a good trainer, but he doesn't always get the best fighters.
Let's say this though. Let's say this. Wait, let's say this though. It's not a boring fight, which is what I said. Mo Hooker don't be in boring fights. If he don't get the shit beat out of him, he gonna beat the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, hit him behind the head. Yeah. That's okay.
Base says Mo reeling from the loss of Miss Stacy. His mom. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that.
What happened?
But
it was a death in somebody died. I'm gonna just leave it like that. It's hard to explain. M.A. Bustamante says I may have Blair the Flair over Thurman.
Well, I know what you're talking about.
He has R.I.P. Stacy on his shorts.
Julie should be a professor the way he explains.
Real shit, yo.
Y'all think Mo's mind not might be in the right place?
Well, I mean, he missed weight, so he's not focused.
If that's the case, yeah.
Yo, judging by the color of his trunks, I think his mind is in Jamaica.
Yeah, it could be.
No. Miss Stacy is somebody that they used to work with. It's not a direct member of his family.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. Oh, my goodness. Yo, he's chinny as fuck, bro. That's the thing.
Oh no. No.
Come on, Mo.
Wasn't ready.
For Stacy,
he wasn't ready.
This ain't good. This ain't good, man.
Yo, this is terrible, man.
Mo has heart, man.
Mo looks awful. Like, he didn't look like this in Ortiz.
Mo's better than this, man.
He is. He fought better than this against Ortiz.
He's like, God, come on, man.
Come on, Terrence. Omaha. Nebraska. Come on, man.
Terrence, give him some advice. Come on, tell him something,
Terrence.
Yo, Terrence told him, if you don't knock this nigga out, I'm gonna shoot you in the leg, man. I'm gonna kick you out the training camp.
Yo, listen, bro. You can't lose to no Flair the Blair Cobbs.
You can't come back from that.
Oh, down he goes.
He been eating straight left hands the whole fight since round one.
I'm looking at Maurice Hooker, and I can't help but to be sad for him. I don't know.
I am right now.
Yeah,
it's like his body language is not right.
Find the Chico.
Like he's not there. His mind is not there.
He looked like he's not there.
His mind is in Jamaica.
You can't lose to no Flair the Blair Cobbs, bro.
Man, have Crawford yell at him. Oh, that is Crawford, huh?
Yeah, country. That was like 40 minutes. That was like 40 minutes ago, country.
Hey, that's country's internet for you.
I didn't see him in the corner, man.
All good. Fuck around, get dropped again. Lawrence Cole gonna stop this shit.
Fuck around.
What the fuck was that? Yo, he looked like Superman in there.
The way that he really looked like an Aldi Keith Thurman, though. Like I've always thought that. He really looked like a store brand Keith Thurman.
No, I mean, like he's Keith Thurman minus the everything.
The great value. The great value Keith Thurman. Great value Keith Thurman.
Queef Thurman.
Yo, that dude you see that dude with that's a fat motherfucker, yo.
That's the Bernard. That's the Bernard. That's the B-Hop.
The dude that was in the corner, the old dude.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about Bomac.
That's like the next evolution of Rolly Romero, like the next step.
Bro, he's styling on Mo. Come on, Mo, get it together, bro. You was a champion before.
Blair was never no champ, man. Come on,
Mo. You was a champion, B.
Yeah, man. Blair was a candidate for a white helmet. You can't let him beat you, man. Come on.
All right, so I'm gonna get up out of here and watch the rest of this fight. So y'all be safe. Have a good one, y'all.
Be cool, man.
Yeah, take care. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
B-Hop
You
got
too.
the nice chocolate joint over there with the tie. I ain't see you with the Rihanna bulb. I ain't even look. I was looking at Jen. Yo, come on. That's right, Mo. This dude is chinny, bro. He got knocked out by Elvis Rodriguez at wild card. Come on, Mo.
Yeah, but
It's
what I
sparring.
see
Yeah, he did.
Hooker doing is like once he throws, he lifts his chin open.
Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo.
Elvis Rodriguez is a strong motherfucker, man.
No, pero yo oí que una ambulancia lo tenía que recogerlo, que it was bad.
Oh, de verdad.
A este tipo, ellos me dijeron que hace como 2 o 3 años, algo así, Elvis Rodriguez cracked him, and he was foaming at the mouth how bad he got knocked out.
Oh.
That's what I heard. That's what they told me.
Eso explica porque tiene la cara de loco. That explains everything.
Who was it that knocked him out? He knocked the Berlanga like
Elvis Rodriguez. He was sparring him at Wild Card in the West Coast. And they told me ahead of the Rocha fight, they're like, yo, Rocha's going to knock this dude out. Like, why? Yo, Elvis knocked the shit out of this dude in sparring, bro.
There you go, Mo. There you go, Mo.
Come on, Mo. You was a champion, Mo.
And that's crazy because Elvis is around 140, isn't it?
That's yeah, when Elvis was exactly. Shit, I think he's still at 140.
Isn't that the guy that got dropped by Top Rank? Or is that a different Elvis?
Yeah, that he fought I think it was Kenny Sims. Yeah, he fought Kenny, and after that they dropped him.
I think he was on the PPC card not that long ago, was he not?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He over there now. Yo, Mckinson, we gotta applaud Mckinson because it's not a lot of motherfuckers that want to fight Virgil, bro.
That's true. He deserves some credit for that. He does. He deserves props.
My man, Manny Robles. That's low key. Manny Robles is one of my favorite trainers. I don't give a shit.
Is that who's training Virgil now?
Yep, you right there.
Okay, got it.
Manny
Yeah,
Robles.
but why Michael Mckinson look Ecuadorian? He doesn't look British.
Bro, Michael Mckinson look like me.
How come Mo doesn't want to go to the body at all? I mean, jeez.
Because if he, you know what the shit is? If he go to the body and that hand is low, fucking Blair could come over with a straight left and put him right back on his fucking ass.
Right.
Yeah, that left you don't have an answer for just yet.
He got to.
You know how his lead leg is like stiff, like he's not moving it real well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be able to move quickly. You know, recover his hands to his face, man. He's leaving his chin open every time he throws.
You
gotta.
Will, you're funny.
And you gotta credit Blair because he got good head movement.
He has good random movement.
Pause. Virtuoso. Pause.
Come on, Mo.
Well, you know what I mean. I don't like.
Come on, man.
I'm not into that, but like, come on.
He has good head movements like Jose Benavidez.
I wonder how much ring rust.
He moves his head, but stays on the line. That's crazy.
Has.
Almost a year, I think.
It's a year because he last fought in August of last year.
Yeah, Mckinson, right? Last year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Now Virgil is everything right with boxing, man.
He is. He make me proud.
Oh my god.
Proud of him. And he played a guitar. Yo, that motherfucker is mad fat.
Who?
The dude in the gray on the top right. Look at the size of that motherfucker.
Oh, he looks like the KFC guy, yo.
Bro, that dude look like a rhino.
He looked like the Mexican Colonel Sanders.
Bro, look at the size of his face compared to the guys in the ring.
It's America.
You talking about dude in the gray suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the dude in the gray suit?
Yeah, the dude on the top right.
Oh my god, yeah, he's
in the front row. That's a big boy.
Massive, bro.
He's massive.
Look at the size of his head compared to their head, but they closer to the camera than he is.
You know what happens, man? They combine all the 3 judges into one.
All right,
Damn. So to save money, they only brought in 1 judge.
Hot out here.
La vaina está dura.
La piñata agria.
Yeah.
Virtuoso, I think he's getting paid much more than that.
Was Marvin known for being chinny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw that in the Shafikov fight, the Dennis Shafikov fight at 140, when he was getting cracked with them overhand shots that he typed chinny. Look at his legs, man.
Yeah, he's on the back foot now. He got clipped.
Ooh.
He a sucker for that straight left, man. Blair can't miss with that shit.
Yo te voy a decir una vaina. As crazy as Blair Cup is, he's very athletic, and we more like.
Eso es lo que tiene.
Yeah, he's very athletic. Like we more. Training,
su técnica no sirve, pero porque he has that athleticism, he can box.
Él es como una versión como dismanaged of like Sean Porter.
No, he's like Bizarro Thurman. And you know how there's Bizarro Superman?
Oh, yo,
Bizarro Thurman.
Yo, he went back there, man. Like
he got the cracks in his face is all white.
Bizarro Thurman, bro. He's fucking Thief Kerman.
Anybody like he's receding as well.
No, pero él tiene todo su pelo, este tipo. He still got hair up there y todo. Human pride is a wonderful thing. My guy, Blair Cobbs, might not ever touch Jermel, but we need guys like him who keep it. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You got to appreciate Blair Cobbs because he just came
off.
A mí me cae bien el loco. No, sí, él es bueno. He's putting on a good fight right now. He is.
Grim Reaper says that's Thurman's evil twin.
Oh,
nice. Hey, did y'all see the Conlan Mariaga fight today or no?
I didn't watch Conlan Mariaga. I didn't watch that. I was watching Dalton Smith and the whatchamacallit dude.
How did it go?
He looked good. He won a UD, pretty wide in my eyes. But I think there's still some demons there from the Lee Wood fight because in the last round I thought he started to come apart at the seams a bit. But he still won a points and outboxed Mariaga more or less. But he looked pretty good.
Hey Jules, Bop Sports asked you a question, man.
Let me see. Have you checked out Ramona Graff? Yeah, I have. I'm gonna do a video on her.
Cool. New prospect coming up.
Oh yeah, unbeaten prospect.
There's a lot of those lately.
Well, it's good. It's more content for me.
Right.
By the way, Jules, I finally got around to watching Jenny Fucci. You in line, bro.
I told you,
she's good. She's good.
Like it's good. Not a lot of debuts that I'd be like, wow.
Like if they knew what they put her on the card of on the Savannah Marshall Shields card. They put her on. I wish they put her on that card.
I mean, you know what the shit is? I would like to interview her because I think she dope, but she cool with Michaela. So I know I'm biased. Like I'm Baumgarten all the way, fam. Like
I know. You can still reach out to her.
Speaking of that fight is not getting promoted by the right people, man.
It's not.
It's not.
Really
they should
sad.
be on stage,
so
man. They should be doing press conference, press tours, man. Not fucking sitting at home, talking through a computer.
It hurts my heart.
I replace it.
They look way too good to be doing that.
That's damn for sure.
My
wife on camera. Oh my God.
I never thought I'd see somebody.
I gotta give each other the chance to talk. It's like three people talking at the same time, one at a time. Yeah.
I never thought I'd see somebody that looks worse than Blair Cobb, dude. But right now, Mo Hooker looks worse than Blair Cobb.
He really does.
I mean, not as bad as Rolly though.
That's true.
No.
Rolly looked like a dude that's boxing with his shoes untied. That's how he.
Yeah, but Rolly got an excuse, man. I mean, he ride the short.
He had 2 left feet, man.
You know why Mo keeps getting counted? He got a lazy jab. He throw it and it don't come back. That's why he keep getting counted with that. He'll throw the shit and don't bring it back.
Plus, there's no mustard on it. It's kind of like
mentioned Berkos being trained by Salas. It would be actually a more decent fighter though. Like being trained by Salas.
Yo oí que todo el mundo se fue de ese gimnasio de Sala.
No, todavía están ahí.
Todavía están ahí. Yo oí un chisme hace como una semana de que everybody left.
Nah, it's the same like we all like games, like they always have like a rumor, but nah, eso tigre también. Ese tigre casi no cobra.
Diablo, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm always doing some damage. Just a welcome.
No, yeah, porque Salas,
both his eyes got cookies on them. Es que Salas is that dude, bro. Salas is low key.
Él humilde, él no habla, man. A mí me cae bien, man, ese viejito.
No, y también ese tipo, he's like a fucking genius, bro. Ese tipo, like, he's versatile. He'll work with a Joe Joyce. He'll work with a Kazuto Ioka. That dude is a fucking.
Oh, he closed his eyes. His eyes.
No, he's an upset master guy, man. He's like a Mr. Miyota.
Who the fuck is Swarms?
Bob
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea. Has another comment to you, Jules.
Let me see. I want to see interview Mariana. I would try to. It's just that the interview would be mostly in Spanish. That's the thing. And you know, when I look at my metrics, a little over 50% of the people subscribed to this channel are in the USA. So it's like if I do an interview completely in Spanish, will they be put off by that? Because I would have to. I don't think Mariana speaks English. Otherwise, I would have tried.
Oh. You should shoot for it anyways.
No, sí, yo hago lo que me da la gana, de verdad.
Hey, Jules, just be a translator, man. That's all. Get somebody to be a translator.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like I could translate, but it needs to be in real time. So I would want that third person there to be able to say it in real time without me having to do it all.
It'd be too much to put subs under the words, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the accent might be lost in translation as well. Like,
Eso también.
Yeah. Like sometimes I don't understand other people that speak Spanish, even though Spanish is my first language.
Oh,
the accent
no.
is different. Like
No,
Argentinians,
no, pero
I
eso
never
sí.
can understand that shit.
Como con los argentinos, ellos hablan así, como un ritmo, con así.
Es que son bien come mierda, vos.
Vos y vosotros, vamos para la... Eso es lo que son. Ellos son italianos, ellos tienen sangre italiana. Por eso es que ellos hablan con ese ritmo. Es lindo la manera que ellos hablan, pero se oye que ellos tienen italiano.
It's a bad cut, y'all. Blair's cut.
Blair's cut. You heard him. He's
Perfect shot.
He's a man.
Yeah.
Loco, no le importa. Tú no le ves la cara, man. Ese pana está loco. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that was fire. A headbutt, though.
Yeah, probably unintentional clash.
You might as well headbutt him, you know, to beat him.
Swarms is a rap artist in the UK. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You can fight because it's gonna be hard to sell verses if you get your ass beat.
Well, I got Lucky Charms in this fight.
They're magically delicious. Come on, Mo. Punch him in the dick. Slow him down.
Bite him in the neck.
Oh, yeah, he is cut.
Hang in there, Mo.
Yep, we know.
Blur, he just does like random shit, man.
Yeah. It's a good fight, to be honest with you, though.
It's all right.
It is, man. It is.
It's a good fight.
I just see that Mo, he's not setting his feet like correctly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his feet are all over the place, bro.
Looks like he's about to stumble every time he does something.
Yeah. He looks stiff.
Es que él no está poniendo peso en ninguno, man. He doesn't put weight on no feet, man. Look, his jabs are lazy, you know.
It was definitely
like a backyard fight.
This is probably his best round.
It was definitely
tell him something. Come on, man.
Come on, Mo. You got 8 fucking kids, my guy. That's a lot, bro. I got 2.
Yo.
That's the number I stop at.
A lot, bro.
I stop at 3.
Shit, my wife started talking about a third. I was like, look, I'll get you a dog.
Okay. I know that's right.
Break him up, bro.
I said when we get out of here, because I don't want to pay the pet fee, that you get a dog.
She about to be on your ass later.
I mean, listen, bro. This is expensive, bro.
We're gonna get this guy in trouble. Let's change the subject.
Yeah, Get back to boxing, yo.
Isn't it so strange that Blair is winning, but he has all the facial damage?
He does, though. Both eyes got cookies on him.
Yeah.
I need Mo to go for the kill.
He has to.
If he could turn this around, that'd be some shit. It's still a lot of time.
Still got 4 more rounds.
Well, Cobb is running away from him.
Like in the last round, Money Hook decided to just knock him out.
I mean, he is slowing down though. Blair's slowing down.
Yo, that sounds very taxing, man.
Most of the fight what it looks like.
You know what? But Cobbs is still countering well.
Yeah,
no, Cobbs is doing well. Just like that's very taxing, you know.
Yeah, because all that moving, all that extra movement,
it gets you tired, bro.
Yeah.
Willie says, "My bad, man. I thought you could turn on generated words. Don't they? Yeah, there is a feature for that.
Closed caption,
automated closed captions. I knew a man with 6 girls and 1 boy. I hope he got a lot of bullets. He got a lot of bullets.
Hey, Jules, it does it on these YouTube videos. You just click that little C at the bottom of the screen, and whatever
CC.
you say, it'll pop up.
Yep.
Oh, all right. So I might have to do some interviews in German. I might have to do some interviews in Espanol. Yo, that dude looked like he looked like if JoJo Diaz was a girl.
Did y'all hear what he said? Did y'all hear what he said? Talking about he want Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, then Tank.
Same haircut, same barber, but that the dude in Black Corner that looked like JoJo Diaz if JoJo Diaz was a girl, pretending to be a guy. That's what that motherfucker looked like.
He's not gonna get past Garcia. Sorry.
No diga eso que yo no quiero tener problema. No mala palabra.
Coño.
Yeah, Blair's still sharp though. He's still sharp. He's still countering good. He's still winning that straight left.
That's a bad
cut. So technically, since like Mo missed weight, the fight's a junior. Like middleweight, more or less.
It is. It's at 150, bro. It's a junior middleweight contest. I would like to see Cobbs versus Danny Garcia, but it won't happen.
Nah.
That'd be a good fight, bro.
Hey, I don't want to see Danny Garcia at all.
Actually, Michael, you're right.
We don't need Danny Garcia anymore, bro. We're good.
You know what's funny? Like, let's say we actually got that fight, fellas, right? Garcia versus Cobbs. Then like Danny knocks him out. Everybody's good. His fanboys are gonna be calling him like the best welterweight in the division. Next to Errol Spence.
Easily, bro. Easily. Bro, this dude is down bad.
Nah, he at 154 now. That won't happen.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Mo need a knockout to win this shit.
Yeah, he down bad, bro.
And I don't think he's going to get it, unfortunately.
Nah. Unless Cobbs just completely gas out. And he don't look like he about to gas out. He's still sharp. He's still in tune.
Still moving well.
He knows he won already, so he's not really trying.
It just looks sloppy.
Mo feet is terrible, bro.
What the hell? By the way, Julius, thank you for coming in Twitter. Like I just got back into Twitter, so I'm gonna start like uploading more videos.
Ya tu sabes, maní.
Hey, don't ask me.
Así que me dicen en el gym también, like Dominikanchenko.
Dominikanchenko.
Hey, Jules. Don't ask me. Says YouTube subtitles produce some comedy on live streams when people have strong accents. It throws up random words for Irish post-fight interviews. I could see that. You know, that would be funny.
He got to disguise his punches. I'm not going that.
He's telegraphing everything he's doing.
Literally, that's why he can't land no hard shots. And when he shoots the jab,
he's barely under him.
Mm-hmm. But that cut is bad enough that if he can keep landing on it, he could force a stoppage.
He could. He needs to target that eye now.
Man, don't lose to Mo. Not Mo. What's his name?
Cobbs.
My bad. I'm high.
Going on the Cobbs, yo.
You say you high?
I dead am. I can't lie.
Yo, by experience, those headbutts with guys with hot dreads, man, that shit hurts, man.
That's what he need to do. Use the headbutt.
Do some Victor Ortiz shit.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Fuck it, bro. The boxing ain't working.
He needs to headbutt him, kick him in the dick.
That's another round in the bank for Black Cobbs, bro. Another round in the bank.
Throw some elbows, something. Shit, somebody just hand this dude a pistol.
I need more Hooker to knock him out now, man, because I'm going to lose 20.
I'm walking out the building.
The Blair Cobbs looks like a graham cracker come to life.
Oh, shit.
Bro, you call him a graham cracker? That's fucked up.
Mira quién está ahí.
Am I lying?
La Marlene Esparza.
Eso.
Yeah, I guess I got Marlon on points. What about y'all?
Oh yeah, Marlon on points. Like the girl that she bought to fight, she got a lazy jab which can be countered. Her feet aren't faster than Marlon. Her hands aren't faster than Marlon. The mistake she makes is like her punches are too wide. Marlon's punches are shorter, so she'll get the better of the exchange. El diablo. Le lambo el culo.
Y'all know what I wish?
La raja de la narga.
I wish Top Rank put Sinisi on that card, the Martian Shields card.
Nah, she'll be back in the fall.
Yo,
Why did she go with Top Rank instead of
yo, you
Matthew?
went Dominican honey and you said raja, yo.
She went with Top Rank. I asked her, and I knew already that she was going there. And the reason was, one, Top Rank offered more money than Matchroom. Two, the sponsors are offering more money for her to box on ESPN instead of DAZN. So overall, it's because it's more money. It's just more money. And she'll get opponents, but she is going to get more money on Top Rank.
Dude, what is the chick in the yellow top doing?
What happened?
What happened?
That's a headbutt, man. These guys have just been lunching.
Oh, that ring girl, though. Ooh.
What's going on? What I missed?
No, they're just examining his bruise.
I mean, if they stop it, Cobbs is up. So even that.
So would it be a technical decision?
I think so, because he's way up, bro. They're gonna go to the cards and be like, "Well, he's up."
It's past the 5th round, so it will go to the cards.
This has to be his worst performance yet in his career.
Honestly, it is.
Like, where does he go from here after this, y'all? I mean, I don't even know.
Might as well retire. It's like
that's
the hospital.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Cobbs is putting on a clinic, yo.
We P Cobbs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he looked, man. Mo looked like he just got off the couch and came to fight.
That's what I'm saying. Did he even train for this fight?
He looked like he got off the couch to find the remote and ended up in a fight.
He could do better than this, bro.
That's how he's fighting. That's how he's fighting.
Oye, ¿qué es esto?
You went to the kitchen, seen Blair was in the kitchen.
He caught him trying to steal his beer, man.
Bro, can you believe people used to fight like this?
Yeah.
They used to jab like this. Bro, that's crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy. Bro, how you supposed to? I don't know, B. I don't know.
They used to fight like that for the Lonsdale belt.
Real shit, yo. The Lionsgate film belt. Bro, Mo looked lost. He cut. Got a gut.
He's in the footwork of somebody who's playing soccer or something like.
Yeah, he has fat on the sides, but you can tell he did not train.
He didn't try, bro. He didn't try for this camp.
And it's a shame, because he's better than this.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? He don't think so, because if he did, he would have trained. He might as well do this shit, yo. Come on, Blair.
He's got to do the what's his name? He just fought last week. Jose Benavidez, just shake his head.
Word, right?
Yeah, just shake his head.
Yeah,
just shake your head at him. Shake your head at him.
That shit don't bother me.
The nod of violence.
Blair know that the fight is won already. He don't need 8, 9, and 10. The fight is won. It's
got 3
won.
knockdowns already.
Yeah.
Like it, so, you know.
But yo te voy a decir una vaina.
Even if Mo won these rounds, it wouldn't be enough.
If the Jose Benavidez from... Oh, fuck.
Go ahead, Jose.
If the Jose Benavidez from Crawford fight would have showed up, that would have beat Danny Garcia.
He would have, he would have, that, oh, shit. He just gonna run all night, Mo. Like, you might as well just punch him in the dick, bro. Punch him in the
You might as well trip him.
Fucked up, bro.
So, any good news for Terrence Crawford and Spence, or no? Still,
listen, I haven't heard anything, like nothing. So
this is not happening.
I'm so sick of that crap.
You know what, y'all? This is another Con Brook in the making.
Ooh, Base got a good idea. Blair the Flair versus Conor Benn.
I love that fight.
Sounds good for that.
Conor will beat his ass, man.
And I'll enjoy every fucking minute of it.
So what?
Shit, that's what I'm watching.
I don't like how I love Eddie. He always does everything right, but I don't like how he's rushing Buatsi into that Bivol fight. He's gonna get murdered.
I told you why I think he's doing that. And Base, shout out to Base. Base said it best. Base said that they may be they're out of patience with Buatsi. Is the way that Base said it. And I need to get him on here. Is he on there? Let me fucking shoot him a link in case he's on there. Because he said it better than I could. That what it is that they're out of patience because of his amateur pedigree. They feel that he should be further along, and he's not.
Hey,
Wilson. I will join. Drew said, respect Ishe Smith, minor title belts. He's a 3-time champ. Wish me luck, fellas. Going on a date with this hottie with a cold bottle shape, organic, not BBL. Eat her pussy, bro. Do what you need to do.
No, do not
Slap
do
that
that.
ass.
First
Slap that
date.
ass.
Yeah, man. Take the
Bro,
dive,
eat her.
man.
Do
Take
not
the
do that
dive.
first date,
Oh,
Drew.
eat it.
These bitches
Smack
be
that
wilding
ass,
out
too.
here nowadays.
Bro,
Yo,
good
why
luck.
did I just see Mo do a combat roll?
Hey, did you guys hear
Drew.
about Connor Ben calling out Boots and saying
Hold
he'd
on.
knock him out?
Wait. Forget that. Drew, eat her pussy, bro. Stop playing.
Oh, you
Smack
know
her
what?
ass.
This is where we're going. We're
Not
going
her
on.
ass, but
Listen,
eat her
listen,
pussy,
listen.
bro.
We're
Don't
going,
be like that.
This is how we do it. We're going on an ice cream first date because it's hot. Get something sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Let it melt on her ass crack and then eat and lick it off, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you already know.
You in Cali, right? It's warm over there, right?
It's hot. It's fucking 85 degrees still.
Put her over the hood of the car, pour the ice cream on her ass, and then lick it off. And then
And
make
smack
a
it.
video,
Smack
upload
it.
it to Pornhub, residual revenue.
OnlyFans all day. Hey, no,
Only
hey,
fans, yo. We only fans out here.
we only fans and we Capricorns. You know, we like that shit.
Now, speaking of Capricorns, Base the Kid has decided to join us. Base, reiterate what you told me about the Buatsi situation and why Matchroom may look to be rushing him into a fight that he perhaps is not prepared for.
Yeah, so essentially, with regards to that, because of obviously the amateur pedigree and the fact that earlier on in his career, there was times when he decided to either take holidays or not take fights that were put to him, in order to like further progress him along, and then also have injuries on top of that. They're like, well, look, we've invested a lot of money in you. You know, we haven't really returned the favor as of yet, so it's time for you to kind of start pushing your weight. We need to really see what we got with you. Are you really the truth, or you know, are we wasting our time? So that's essentially why they now want to put him in fights whereby they can either sell them, or there's like, you know, there's genuine 50-50 intrigue. Because prior to Craig Richards, he ain't been in the ring with a puncher before. So now it's like, okay, well, we need to see what else you've got in your arsenal.
The last thing I heard about Buatsi and B-Ball is that they want to do it in the Middle East. That's what I heard. And that Jessica McCaskill versus Chantel Cameron might also be on that card. That's what I heard via sources. But the Zerto shit, bro, there's an order.
Well, yeah, I heard the same thing, but you're right. There is an order, and Eddie said the other day, you can petition against it. However, as you said, I think on one of your videos, what are you petitioning for? Because it's not the Buatsi fight isn't a unification. There's absolutely no way that it is commercially more viable, unless, of course, the Saudis or whatever put up a crazy amount of money and then give a bunch of that money to Zerdo as well.
Base, look at where it is. Why is that fight? See, when I heard about the fight, I'm thinking O2 Arena. And you see what we hearing. They want it could end up over there. So they must be putting up a lot of money for it to end up over there. Because
and they'll give
just think about it, fellas.
The
Saudis are throwing crazy money to shine their public image and attract people for sport. Look how much they're throwing at the golfers and live tournament. They offer Tiger Woods.
They offering me $1 million to wrestle Jim Lampley in a tub of mayonnaise.
Dog, they offered Tiger Woods $800 million just to come golf on their thing, and he turned them down.
Oh, I heard him. I did. Tiger's a bad motherfucker for that, bro. I wouldn't have turned that shit down.
Bro, did you see Hooker tried to sneak Cobbs in his corner?
Yeah.
I didn't get your opinion, Jules. What did you think of that trailer for the AJ Usyk?
Bro, that was beautiful.
That promo looks sick.
That shit, dog, that shit
beautiful.
That shit felt like, fuck these fights from this era. That shit felt like a call into the past, bro. Like big fight feel, big fight. Everybody watching, big fight. Like, I ain't gonna front. That shit I'm excited. Like, it's not even just, I gotta watch it. I'm excited, bro. Like,
have you seen the Sky Sports one?
I didn't see the Sky Sports one.
I'll send you the link to it. I mean, it's not as good as the proper Saudi one, but it's quite good. It's all about like redemption. It's yeah.
No, I
I'll
liked
show
it
you.
when
Listen,
Usyk when
motherfuckers
Usyk threw
call
those.
me a shell and whatever, bro. My man AJ, bro. Let's get them belts back, bro.
Stop it! Stop! You
Stop
can't go
playing.
against the Capricorn,
Stop
yo.
playing.
Why are you always going against Capricorns, man? You secretly
Fuck that
hating over
shit,
here.
bro. We win enough, bro. We win enough.
Nah, but
Have
here's
y'all
the
seen?
thing.
Have y'all seen
A lot of
Usyk?
people. I love the way I seen it, but like, here's the thing. Like, people were complaining, like, well, Usyk don't got that one hitter quitter. Did Muhammad Ali have that one hitter quitter, Jules?
No, that's a
What was
cumulative.
his what Ali did great was he had stamina like Usyk. I'll take
Yeah, he
you to
wore
the
you
12,
down.
13. And that's what Usyk does. I'll take the deep waters and drown you.
Yeah, it was Ali shit was wearing you down. Accumulative damage, yes, but also I got better stamina than
Pacquiao.
you, so I'm gonna drain you as the fight progresses, and I'm gonna take you out.
Yeah, like
But
Pacquiao.
Usyk
But
still
different-
has the stamina of like a cruiserweight, super light heavy.
Come on, AJ. Come on, AJ.
but
Yeah,
bro,
I sent
I
you
mean,
the
for the
I
betterment
sent you
of the
the new
division,
trailer. I
AJ
sent you the
should win.
trailer.
If they want more money,
Get
yeah.
those fucking belts back, bro.
Yeah, honestly, now I'm 50-50 on the fight.
Nah,
I'm
when
50-50.
Usyk threw them chains off, and man, you're not messing with the man from Ukraine, man.
Bro, Usyk got a lot of muscle, bro.
Yeah, he looks big now.
I love it.
Jack,
I don't know if that's a
He
good
look
thing.
fucking. He do look jacked though playing tennis. You see that
Jack,
shit?
fam, like he
Yo,
might
I think he
gas
will
out.
go for the knockout now. Like he will try to
Hey,
go
you
for a
said it.
knockout
No,
now.
Jules, you
He's
said
a
it though.
frustrated as shit.
Jules, you said you hope the Saudis are letting them both juice.
Why not?
Exactly.
Why not?
Let it.
With that shit,
Ellos
steroids,
mismos
all
pagan por
that
los
fly
esteroides, man.
shit. Yo, I
And
need Blair to
I like that
listen.
even.
I need
like
Blair
that
to
cameo
flag
about
Cobbs
Prince
and
Nassim.
Conor Ben later on this year. I need it. Fuck Chris Eubank Jr. He don't deserve a Conor Ben fight. I
Oh,
need Blair to flare.
Maurice, man. Damn.
Man,
I'm
get
glad
rid
you
of
come
him.
around to my way of thinking. It's a Capricorn way of thinking right there.
We're special people. We're better than everybody, bro. You
Of
know
Now, what
course.
do they? What can I ask you, brother?
Ay,
What do
pero
they
qué
think
humilde.
of you? What do they think of Eubank over there? What do
We're
you
so
guys? How do
humble.
you
We're
guys
so
Not
view?
the
humble.
pieces to work, man.
But how do you guys
Yo,
really? How do you guys view Eubank over there in Great Britain?
We think he's a joke, but we respect the name.
but is it on base? Is it a big fight though because of the name value?
Yeah, the name value is the only reason the fight happens, because the fathers, you don't understand, the rivalry between the dads is monumental over here. It's one of our
Yeah.
it's one of our 5 pillars of history.
It's still
So
going on
just
today.
that alone makes the fight intriguing. People will buy it just for that, especially the dads will get involved in the build up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you, Base. If the fathers are there on the pressers and going back and
Oh,
forth with
boy.
the sons, is that bigger than Con Brook?
Yeah,
Yeah.
most
Yeah, it's
definitely.
bigger. It is bigger than Con Brook. I think that.
Because people still want to see Nigel and Chris Eubank Sr.
But I
free.
don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. Like this. The thing, right? The other angle of this. The other angle of this is AJ's about to walk into a sink or swim situation, right? So the UK is gonna need a face. If Conor Ben can win that fight, he's the fucking face, bro. He's the face.
He doesn't
If
even
he-
have to
how
win. He
long,
just has to
because
put up a
he's-
good performance. As long as he doesn't get stopped and he's competitive, he can still be the face.
But
For
if he
how
wins,
long,
if he wins and he wins decisively and in good fashion, he's the clear ace.
Yeah,
at
then he's gone
140.
clear. He's in another stratosphere.
He's the clear A side at 147.
Listen, I've always said 2 things about Conor Ben. 1, he's got too many fucking tattoos, and 2, he doesn't need a belt to sell. He's the one welterweight that's out there, outside of Crawford and Errol, right? He doesn't need a belt to sell. He has name value, and that's what saves him. That he doesn't actually need Keith Thurman. He doesn't need that shit. Like the situation that Jaron Ennis is in, and Montes Stanionis and Virgil, he's not in that situation because he can do big fights just off his name. So he cooling.
You know,
And if he wins that fight, but if he wins that fight, go ahead, country.
The thing about it is that rivalry is so bad that the dads would still fight each other today.
Bro, they'll probably be fighting while their sons is fighting. Rick's
What I would like, because if he wins, that takes him to another level where he will get a higher guarantee than Crawford or Spence, because
Bro,
that's how big
Base,
he'll be.
Base, why did Nigel go to Australia, bro? Why did he move out of the UK? And how long ago did he move to Australia?
He moved to Australia about 20 something years ago.
Why
He just
though?
he didn't want he just like he likes a quiet life. He's one of those people. He's not really for the public. He's not a Chris Eubank. He doesn't want to be in the public eye. So he, it's a similar type of lifestyle between the UK and Australia. So he had the same kind of life, better weather, and he could kind of just come and go as he please and have his money and do what he's doing. That's
Did
what he's
he
like.
raise Connor out there in Australia?
Yeah, for a good chunk, like not for his entire childhood, but there was about a good 10. He was out there for about 10, 12 years. Connor was.
Mm-mm. And Nigel's still out there. That's still where Nigel lives, right? In Australia.
Yeah, he's still there now. But he's
Can I
got a
tell you
home in
something?
both places, so he comes back on. He travels back and forth every now and again.
Jules,
What a distance, bro.
if you pull up the stock image of a Chipotle takeout bag and Connor Benz, they both look the same because of the tattoos.
It's exactly that. It's exactly the same.
He gets knocked out by Boots.
He
Anyways.
looks
That's
like
my opinion.
his tattoos look like
I
a
mean,
Chipotle
look.
bag.
If you tell me that you favor Boots or you feel that Boots has a higher ceiling than Connor, like I wouldn't even argue with that because Boots is very big. He's ambidextrous. He's ridiculously strong. So I get it. It's just that Boots is kind of fucked, bro. And I talk about that a lot, and I don't think it processes for a lot of people that if Showtime is not gonna, put pressure on Al to feed one of his boys to Boots, Boots is fucked, bro. Because who's he gonna fight? Who's gonna make him a star? What fight can he have to make him a star?
The thing about it is like Espinosa is like in a fucked up situation. Because look how his recent shows they haven't been like up to speed, So he better do something.
Pero lo que yo estoy diciendo es esto. Si tú puedes poner un pay-per-view, o si ellos están poniendo pay-per-view de Luis Ortiz con Andy Ruiz, ¿verdad? Que ya tú sabes that's not pay-per-view worthy. You can put Thurman versus Boots as a moderately priced pay-per-view, and I promise you it will sell. But I always say this, the operational costs have to be low. You give Keith $2 million. Maybe you give Boots 1.5 or 1 or even 500,000 because look, this is an opportunity for you. It's not about this fight. It's not all about this fight. It's about the other side of this fight. You need to be the man that stops Keith Thurman. That's what you need to do. Hold up that end of the bargain and you can become a star. But that's the only way it happens.
Yo, I got a question real quick.
Yeah, Mike.
You go ahead. You go ahead. No,
go ahead, Mike.
Okay. So, if this Spence and Crawford fight doesn't get made, right? We know Earl's gonna move up to 154, get knocked out by Brian most likely. Mm-hmm. But where does Crawford go at 34 years old?
Bro, I would retire if I was him. I would retire because you already know what Jermell gonna be doing next year. You already know what he's gonna do. He gonna fight Zoo in January, right? So you don't get, not that they would give you access to Jermell, that's the other angle of it. But if your whole thing was, okay, I can't have a welterweight undisputed title fight, let me see if I can have a junior middleweight undisputed title fight. Well, you don't get access to that shit till fucking summer 2023. So yeah, you might as well retire, bro. There's nothing out there.
Doesn't want to take Boots? I would like to see that fight.
I mean, I would like to see that fight, but that's not realistic. It's like you know that of course we would like to see it, but does it happen? No.
Hey Jules,
we're in August. We're in August. Jules, fellas, we're in August. You can honestly say Showtime's had only one good card this whole fucking year.
Literally, bro.
Which was what? What was that?
Was
Charlo Castano. That was it.
Yeah,
that was it.
Hey, what I'm saying, bro.
Wait a minute. This is the other thing. I'm not saying that I'm excited, right? I'm not saying that I'm excited. But Wilder's return is going to do numbers. Believe that shit. It's going to do numbers. I'm not talking 1 million, but I think it could do 5.
Yeah, but he's just getting in the gym now.
And I think, but Jules, like you said, we don't know if Fox wants that. If they owe Fox, like, look.
Exactly. You know what Marcos Villegas said? Fox is not giving them no money. All the money any card. Go to his Twitter and you can look it up. Marcos Villegas said that the production of fights that happen on Fox is coming directly from the PBC. They're not giving them any money. So that might force Wilder to go back to Showtime so he could get the kind of guarantee that he's looking for. They need the numbers and he needs the money. Well, not needs the money, but he wants the money.
And all Fox is doing is honoring them having airtime.
Exactly. They're not putting up no breath for none of that bullshit.
Hey, one point I wanted to bring up real quick. I like Boots. I think he's solid and he's on top. He's on fire. But you know what? We have not seen him completely tested yet, and he has not come back from adversity. We haven't seen him come back from adversity yet. So,
well, let's say this, country. You know he wants Montes Stanionis, right?
Right.
He called him out. He said he wants Thurman or Stanionis. And I say, you know what? If you can't get the fake big names, I should say, then yes, take out everyone else. Take out Stanionis. Take out Radzav Butaev. Make it to where you can't be ignored. And the only drawback is if you're Boots and you don't have a big name, you need to keep busy. What PBC fighter, what fighter on Showtime fights 3 times a year?
None.
I've been waiting for somebody to tell me that, man. Like, nobody fights over once a year, if that.
So that's the issue, and that's why I always bring it up that, like, to me, as talented as he is kind of fucked, and people don't realize it. They're like, fam, they're not going to keep him busy. He's not going to fight. At best, he'll fight 2 times a year, and they won't be crossover fights that, okay, if you're not going to fight 3 times a year, then at least one of the 2 fights you do have, it needs to be a big fight. And because you don't fight often enough to, okay, well, I fought in January, let's say, and then I ain't going to come back till December, and it's another Castillo Clayton kind of dude. Like, if your goal is to build your profile, you need a Thurman, bro. You need a Thurman or a Garcia, and you need to knock them out because that's what will raise your profile, that you knock them out.
Jules, can I ask you a question right quick?
Go ahead, base.
I'm not even trying to be disrespectful to Marlon Esparza, but how could she be so light and just look so frumpy?
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I ain't trying to violate her neither. I'm gonna just say some joints is built like that, bro. Like, I don't really understand it, but some joints, because she got a broad back. Like, her back is mad broad, but she's only, 115 pounds? No, she's not.
She's 111.
111. She's a flyweight.
The thing is, she's 5'3". It's not like she's 4'10". I can't imagine why she looks so just out of shape.
Power, bro. Her build is square, and she has, like, if you look at her legs, and I'm not trying to be like funny or nothing, you know, like, I'm really not. But if you look at where the weight is, most of the weight is on the top. Her legs, the reason she has no power, notice how slim her legs is.
Yeah.
She don't have big legs.
Her opponent is 4'11 and a half.
That's a low ass woman, bro.
Damn. How do you like that Diaz Zepeda fight?
Well, that's a beautiful fucking fight, bro. And that JoJo is once again proven that he don't give 2 fucks, bro. He'll fight anybody because Zapata is a high risk at 35. For those that don't know, Zapata, Golden Boy Promotions fighter, one of the better fighters that they got. That's a high risk fight, bro. JoJo,
I'm not confident he wins that.
Bro, he might get stopped.
Yep.
So with that, who do you think Ryan Garcia fights?
He's not gonna fucking fight Zapata, bro. Now I see the question. That's a really good question, bro. Because he's not fighting Diaz. That's right. That's a really good question.
He fights Manny Pacquiao.
I heard that he got in contact with Maxie Hughes, bro.
What?
Literally, that's out there that he got in contact with Maxie Hughes.
I think Maxie Hughes did call him out. Maxie called out Devin. But Devin said he'll take that fight. He says he wants the IBO belt off him. He says he wants everything.
Yeah, but we know that Devin ain't gonna fight Maxie because he about to fight George in October.
Wait. Can you explain?
Yeah, afterwards. He said he'll fight him after. He wants to take every belt at 135. He said he'll take the IBO. We'll take
listen, he is at top rank, bro. He's at top rank, bro. If he beat George, and we all know he's going to, Who you think gonna come after him after that? Motherfucking Loma.
No, but I think once the rematch is done, yeah, they've got options on the other fight, but I don't think he has to take it. I think he can be clear of the contract from what I've heard. I don't think it's 3 fights. I think it's just the original fight and the rematch are the only ones contracted, and then they can offer
Do
him
you
a
think
next
that he
one.
would go to Matchroom after that second George fight? Do you think he goes back, or does he stay there because the Lopez fight is there, the Loma fight is there, the belts at 140 are also there? There are no belts at Matchroom at 140 pounds.
No, but not all the belts at 140 are there. Remember, 2 of them got vacated.
Yeah, and they're going to PBC, bro.
Oh no, are they actually?
He can
The
get himself in a
WBA is
mandatory.
listen. The WBA is going to the PBC. The WBC is vacant, but it's staying at top rank. Josh has the other 2, the IBF and the WBO. So 3 of the belts is at top rank, and 1 is going to the PBC.
That's fucked up. I
That's
hope it doesn't
true.
go to PBC,
But he'll
man.
get paid better at Matchroom, so you never know.
Oh,
Depends what
they
he's
give you
after.
to what's his name?
He
I'm
got
gonna
what he
say this
wanted. He wanted
because y'all was
undisputed.
being foul and fucked up. I'm gonna say this. Esa niña es linda. No tiene cuerpo tan bello, pero ella es linda. So déjala quieta. Ustedes son malos. Bastards.
Meh.
Bro, this girl got no power, man. One knockout.
Dude, she's like a
José, ella no es
highlight
linda. Ella no tiene una carita linda. La muchachita.
Ella se va.
Ella es linda.
She looks
Una
like a
carita
highlight
linda. Déjala
marker,
quieta.
man. With that yellow
Ellos lo que
top.
son crueles, you. Ellos son
See,
She
crueles.
does.
I'm not
Hey,
gonna lie,
Ju-
she looked like a high schooler. I don't know.
Hey, Jules, when was the
Ella es más
last
linda
time?
que esa.
Go ahead, Will.
When was the last time Esparza fought?
No, she's active, bro. She fought earlier this year. She's active.
Bro, we've seen so many good fights; it's hard to keep track.
Oh yeah.
I think she fought in April or May.
They keep her busy, bro. They keep her busy.
Absolutely fucking love that.
Was her last fight a unification?
Yeah, it was
No,
for
yeah, against with the Japanese lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
And she got a gift decision in that, as far as I'm concerned.
I was gonna say that, too. That like, bro, that shit was close. The WBC fight was close, to be real with you.
Did she get a gift in that too?
That was
She lost
close,
that too.
bro.
Think we're about to see another upset?
No, this girl's not like. I don't like ragging on anybody. Feel me? Marlene is a good fighter. She is a good fighter. You know what I mean? She's gotten generous decisions in the Zamora fight and the Fujioka fight, but she can beat this girl fair and square. This girl's not on her level. Because you got one thing I got to give her credit is this woman don't even got 15 or 20 fights. She only got like 12, 13 fights, the max. But she is fighting good people. Zamora was a long reigning champion. Fujioka was a long reigning champion. So I got to give her that respect that she's fighting good people. She don't always deserve to win, but she is fighting good people. Estrada, Urbina, Fujioka, Zamora, those are good people.
I want Urbina to get a rematch with her.
Me too. I love Urbina.
Of course. What happened with her fight today? Did she win?
She's fighting. I don't know. Because I'm watching this shit. I don't know.
Because I asked her if they're showing it in the UK. She said she'd get back to me, but she never did.
It's a YouTube. It's on YouTube, bro. It's on YouTube. It's a link, but I don't have the link.
You said she was 12? Her record says 19-1.
I know he's talking about Esparza's record.
Esparza's record, not Eva Guzman's. Esparza's record.
My bad.
Well, we could see an upset. We just saw Mo lose to Blair fucking Cobbs.
Was that really an upset, or are we the ones that are upset, Jay?
I think you are.
Yeah, we're upset. We're upset.
Bro, do any of you actually follow Cobbs, man? He has been nothing but happy, positive all week. I knew he was in top shape. I just didn't know that he would do it like that.
Yeah.
Yo, Rougarou, Regis said Hooker lost to Blair the Flair face palm.
That's what I just said.
You know what? The joke is nobody rates Blair Cobbs, but I think he's better than people give him credit for.
At all.
Hey, you know what? Blair Cobbs just beat a former hard-hitting champion. So he gets my respect for that.
He's better than
we
people give
gotta
him
respect
credit
him.
for, and he's entertainment. Like, end of the day, that's what I want to watch. I want someone that's going to entertain me, not someone that's going to be boring and just run around the ring. Don't get me wrong, I love the sweet science, but I want entertainment.
I'm
Especially if I'm
listen,
staying
you
up
don't gotta
until
feel
5 in
bad,
the
Base.
morning.
I say that shit all the time. Like, look, I didn't come here to see you take a tour of the turnbuckles. I need
Yeah.
to see you fight.
Especially if you're staying up at 5 a.m. Like, I need some entertainment, man.
Exactly. The fuck?
He's Thurman 0.
Now,
Yeah.
in all likelihood, Marlene can win on points. I don't think Eva Guzman's ever been stopped. I did a video on her, and she's never been stopped. But Marlene should be able to win on points. If she can knock her out, I'd be very happy. If she can make it short.
Oh, overhand. Oh, damn. She came out right the gate.
She came out hard and fast, coming in hot.
Well, we can get a shoot out here, y'all. Damn.
Marlene's going to have the edge in speed, and her punches are going to be shorter, so she'll get the better of the exchanges. Defensively, she's also better. You can see that by how she jabs. She angles off. Like, her jab is really good. Like, this is what I mean, that even though a lot of things don't catch your eye about her, it's the little things she does that, yes, she is good. Like, she's not a bad boxer.
Nah. I see what Base is talking about by, like, the
It's Teal fighting next week, right?
Mm-hmm. Campas. 140 debut, probably ends in a knockout.
You know,
why do I want Teal to lose?
Because of his
idiot.
father.
Because he's an idiot.
Well, you know,
because of all the water boys that called him undisputed when we all know he didn't have all the belts.
When he fucking wasn't. That's some bullshit.
You know me, bro.
I hold where I get tribal in boxing is when other fighters that share a cultural identity. I just want them to uphold a certain standard of ethics and integrity, and I cringe every time him and Ryan Garcia are on the fucking microphone.
Yeah, she's a good boxer, man. I am biased. I am Team Estrada. I don't give no fucks, and I am Team Urbina. But I gotta give Esparza more credit. She's better. She is better than I give her credit for. She is better.
She's got the body of a.
That's how you know. That's how you know Jules is Mexican. He's biased towards Urbina and Estrada.
Eso es lo que es.
Base, what'd you see? She's got the body of a what?
A super middleweight. She looks. She got the same body as Franchon Cruz.
That's what I'm saying. It's like she's 111 pounds, but she looks like she's like 50 pounds
because
heavy.
most of the weight, the reason that she doesn't have power, look at her legs. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
So I'm watching her walk to the corner. It's making me laugh.
But that's why, like, power is drawn from the ground up. So if you see, like, look, Terry Harper. Now listen. Terry Harper has power. What does Terry have? Big quads. Natasha Jonas has power that carried all the way up to junior middleweight. What does Natasha have?
Super nice thick quads.
All right, well, don't get me in no shit, bro.
I'm the one that said it, not you.
Yo, look at the
but power is drawn from the ground up. So
let's talk about Alicia's quads as well.
All right.
So let me get
don't talk about my wife.
So Wilder can have. Wait, hold on.
No, wait a minute. I'm glad you brought him up, Virtuoso.
Wilder can have power, but yeah, he got fucking quads with fucking Tootsie Rolls.
No. See, this is. Let's talk because I've been wanting to raise this point. Wilder is throwing his whole body into his punch, and his body can't handle it. That's why his arm keeps breaking. He has very poor form. That's why he's already had 8 or 9 surgeries to the same fucking arm, bro. That's why.
Yeah, because he's throwing that punch at like Mach 10 or some shit like that. Because throws
all of his Wilder energies. He putting all of his Wilder energies. Have you ever had a boxer's fracture in your knuckle? Like you punch somebody or you punch a wall. When you have poor form, you're more likely to have a break. When you have poor form, and he has very poor form.
No, that's true.
Because everybody remember when he knocked out Kelvin Price? It's like he kind of casually strolled up, threw a feint, then like just literally launched his right hand, and then dude like just fell into the ropes. I'm like, that was one of the best knockouts I've ever seen him do.
But people tend to forget that Deontay Wilder is like a LeBron James that boxes, man. That dude's mad athletic, man. He's a freakish athlete.
Yeah, he has athleticism, but he has no coordination.
Yeah. Or discipline.
But
that
tú sabes
Right.
también, loco, I want to see Deontay Wilder with the new wrinkles that he got from his trainer. Because I think he displaying a little bit against Tyson Fury, but man, Tyson Fury
Yeah,
just
that's a good fight.
gigantic, and also you know he got tired because he was like too heavy. He never was like that way either. He was gonna lose anyway, but like I want to see
Yeah.
him fight. He's entertaining.
Guzman's fighting better than I thought she would.
Guzman's not bad. She's just short of elite, but Guzman's not bad.
She's okay. She's pretty good.
The difference between them is a marginal difference. Guzman's punches are wider. She leaves a lot more room to be countered, whereas Marlene has shorter punches. They'll reach the target faster. It's just that
And
there's
she'll
not
just lean on her
Better
like
feet.
Tyson
Better feet
Fury
too.
as well. Yeah.
and her defense, like I said, like Marlene, like, and I say this because I have to try to be unbiased. I do have to try to be fair, and I give Marlene a lot of shit because I'm Team Urbina and I'm Team Estrada. But being unbiased, she is a good boxer. You need to be Senicia Estrada to beat her. Like, she is a good boxer, bro. Like, I don't want to take that away from her. She is a good boxer.
She's a Tyson Fury type boxer. She'll get on the inside. She'll lean on you if she has to. Yeah.
Yeah.
She got the frame as well. She got the
Sulema
Tyson
right?
Fury
Beat her, right?
frame as well. The skinny legs and the big torso.
What? Don't do that. That's not right, bro. Don't
Tell
do
me
that.
I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
I know.
Tell him he's lying.
Hey, Jules, she beat Sulema Urbina, right?
Not my eyes. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. No comment. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
What's that all about, Jules?
Fuck y'all.
All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna ruin the stream. I apologize.
I don't
You know-
fuck that shit. I'm gonna wear this mask. Anytime you say I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna smile. I ain't gonna say shit.
You know, Jules, I might be a little biased because I'm a regular here, but I have never known you to give unnecessary criticism to any fighter. You've always tried to be the logical one when you break down a fighter's skills and what they're capable of.
Well, I'll say this. I'm biased because I'm angry that they did Sulem the way they did Sulem. I'm angry about that. I've never liked it in more than one occasion. I want Sulem to run it back with Marlene also. I'm big on Sulem. I think she's better than what she showed, but she was emotional with Esparza. She really fucking hates Marlene Esparza. And she was...
Why?
She kept beating her in the amateurs.
Oh, got it.
They got a lot of history.
Okay. So Marlon had a number in the Emmys?
It's kind of that way, and to beat her in the you got to focus up to beat because she is good. Like all the negative shit aside, she is a good boxer. Look at how she jabs and how she gets out of the way of the punches and how she's not there for a lot of shit. Or when she does,
I like the feet. Good feet.
She's a good boxer. Like I gotta give her that. Even though I'm not a fan, she is a good fighter.
Speaking of rivalries, can I ask the British gentleman a question about the the Ben versus Eubank rivalry?
Go ahead.
Yo, so I'm a huge fan of both of the guys, but I do have a serious question. How deep is the rivalry? Is it like Hagen versus Chavez, where they got to build a moat around the ring to protect the fighters, or is it more like a gentleman's affair, like they want to prove who's actually the better one?
Are you talking about the sons or the fathers?
I'm talking about the sons because I know the fathers, man, they try to kill
the sons don't have a rivalry like that apart from just the names, because obviously Conor Benz doesn't like the fact obviously his dad never officially won any of the fights and he never got the third fight, and Eubank just sees it as like a payday, to be honest, because he knows that's one of those big pay for least resistance type fights in his mind. But they trade off the father's rivalry, but they don't have a big rivalry like that. It's just they always said, "Oh, maybe one day it can happen because of the names." That's it.
The problem with that fight, though, is that Eubank Jr. is way bigger than Conor Ben, man. I mean,
oh yeah,
yeah. But you know what else is funny? Blair Cobbs has now beaten more former world champions than Demetrius Andrade.
Oh.
What does that say about Andre's career? What does that say
Jules,
about
frozen? Blink if you're not frozen. That look kills me.
God damn,
Them
yo.
motherfuckers ain't shit, yo. Y'all ain't shit. I ain't shit.
Jules was trying not to laugh hard, man.
Hey,
Not
Jul,
wrong, though. He not wrong.
are we gonna go another week of American boxers trying to fucking clout chase with Jake Paul on Twitter?
God.
Bro, look, it's Keith Thurman. It's
Jay Smith.
Ishe. Well, no, I think Ishe's thing is not about Ishe's thing is not about chasing Jake Paul for clout per se. His thing is resentment. You can see that he resents him, and I understand it. Like, fam, this dude is a joke. First real fighter he fight, they gonna beat his ass. But because he not a real fighter, he not gonna fight a real fighter. So I understand that he would be resentful. But I'm just saying that Jake is not taking nothing from nobody. The only people that really fuck with him is the people that been fucking with him before boxing. I don't fuck with him. Do y'all?
No.
He's my favorite boxer.
And when Ishe says like,
No, he's not. No, he's not.
There is
No, he
no
isn't.
agenda. Corporate America is not behind Jake Paul to make him this white hope boxer.
He not. Like,
No.
if the argument, the era, and I said that in the last video, award-winning video that I uploaded, that the era of the Great White Hope is over, because in this era, you know, if you're a Caucasian person and you want like an athlete to identify with, you have the UFC. And you have Tyson Fury, you have Alexander.
You have Tom Brady, you have Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, like it don't make
quarterback.
sense. It don't make sense. Not you know, like I understand that the Jerry Cooney thing, because that was real. That they played off of that to sell the fight. But that era's long gone. Like,
yeah, but the Great White Hope thing is an American thing. So if they want like an American blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy, it would make sense.
Bro, the Americans like Fury. I mean, the ones whose minds. Let me put it another way. The ones whose minds work that way, right? They fuck with Fury. They fuck with Loma. They fuck with Gennady. They fuck with Usyk. They have their guy that they fuck with. They don't need to turn Jake Paul into that guy. Like, they not the ones that's backing him. The people backing Jake Paul is the same snot-nosed, drug-addict little kids that watched all his other shit from before he even started boxing. It's not fans like us watching his bullshit. Like, nah, fam. I bought one fight, and that was the first Tyrone Woodley fight because I thought maybe Tyrone would knock him out. I didn't buy the second one.
Good undercard, though.
Julius, what was the organization that was going to actually rank Jake Paul?
The WBC, a Mexican-based organization.
You're telling me that a man who beat a basketball player, MMA fighters, and was going to actually fight a legit fighter who got knocked out by a 20-0 fighter? No, bro.
No, not only that, these are retired MMA fighters. They're not even active anymore.
Hassie Bravo wasn't ranked, was he?
The main thing is, look, the WBC ranking him is not race related. It's money related. It's not race related. He has network money behind him, and they want to get in on that. That's what that is. We all know that.
On that gravy train.
If he has that belt, like, are they gonna make him fight Makabuti? Like, I would have preferred like they would.
They didn't
like,
say they were gonna make him interim champion now. Like they just said they were gonna rank him.
If you're gonna make a mockery of your belt, I mean, at least make him move up to bridgerweight. You know, and to christen that new division with that fight. Granted, it's not an honorable fight, but you know what? Do it, because I don't understand the problem with Jake Paul trying to bring fighters to a fucking weight class never been before.
Oscar Rivas is already the champion at bridgerweight.
The main thing is this. Look, whenever network money starts to get involved, and there is network money involved with Jake Paul, Showtime is behind him. The WBC wants to get in on that. That's all that is. They just want another revenue stream. It's not about this. It's about this. That's all it's about. So this idea that, a Mexican-based organization wants to create the next Great White Hope, that's not what Jake is, bro. Jake is Harlem Globetrotters for boxing. It's a novelty act.
Julius, do you remember Peter McNeely and how fast he was moved?
I remember him. Mike Tyson guy.
Okay, remember how fast he got moved up the rankings in order to fight Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to sound like I actually give a shit because I don't, but the problem I have with it is a moral one. You're trying to kill this man by putting him in a ranking with an actual fighter.
Isn't that what we all want, Will?
But it doesn't matter. He's not
That's
gonna
the
fight an
plan,
actual
my
fighter,
dude.
though.
Let me
Bro,
wait. Yo, let me ask y'all
that's
this.
yet
What do
another
you?
Capricorn you're trying to get splattered, Julius. What's wrong with you?
So that I could be the only one. They can only
But I'm
listen,
always gonna be here.
listen. After everybody else is dead, it's just gonna be me, you, and Drew. There can only be one.
What about me?
Oh man,
fellas, I just
we'll
don't
determine
see.
your fate after the
I just
live.
don't. But I just don't see how a man that shares the birthday with Muhammad Ali loses. I don't.
Look. This even Muhammad Ali lost, bro. So I mean, are you sure you want to use that logic?
I'm no. Usyk
It's not like Ali never lost the fight, my guy.
I'm overcome with excitement because
Julius, you know what you just done there? You might have just like revisited history because what did Muhammad Ali lose for? For not going to war, right? What's Usyk coming back from? A war that he wasn't involved in. Oh man, why have you done this?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What not involved?
Listen,
He went
I
back.
told
He
you.
went
No,
over
listen. I told
He was
you.
over there, but he wasn't involved.
He wasn't
He
wasn't out there with a rifle shooting Russians, bro. He was in the basement with his neighbors and his family.
They did the same treatment with Joe Louis when he was in the military. They gave him cushions.
Joe. It was moral.
Listen.
It was for morale.
No, I know it was. I'm just saying that. That don't get the idea that he was over there Ramboing and shit and boxing Russians, bro. Like, nah, he was in the basement, y'all. I'm not knocking him though. I'm not like, bro, it's war, bro. I would have been very sad if something would have happened to him. Or I would be very sad if something happened to him or Vlad. I would be very sad over that. Don't get it twisted. I didn't want nothing to happen to them boys over there. You know what I mean? Because that would be tragic, right?
Well, I would have been more sad for Vitali than Vlad, to be honest. But yeah,
nah, they both my guys. I fuck with them.
But they cool. But Vitali's my guy out of the two of them.
I just their run.
I just like how Vlad turned it around. Vlad showed that people could write you off and they could shit on you and joke on you, and you could turn it the fuck around to where I'm the shit for the next 9 years. You bitches, I'm the shit. You got to fight me.
Esparza's cut.
Yeah. Ooh, Eva's getting off.
How'd that happen?
One of the things I noticed about Eva is like once Marla comes in, she starts firing off those shots, man.
But the counters from Marlene is sweet, bro. The counter hooks is sweet. She angle off, mop, and get out of there.
Esparza's
Eva is
tired,
really
as
feisty,
always.
though.
That's what the problem is. That's why she's getting caught now. She's tired. Can't move her feet as much anymore.
She doesn't have a good gas tank. That's one of her drawbacks.
Her horrendous.
She doesn't have a good gas tank, and she's not a big puncher. She can land great shots, eye-catching shots, but there's not a lot on them.
Is this a voluntary defense?
Nah, this is a Mando. I thought it was a voluntary. It's a Mando.
Oh, is it Mando?
It's a Mando.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Mando.
Okay. Oh wow.
Well, if Guzman can keep targeting that eye, she might be able to force the ref to stop it.
Bro, nah. I don't want her to lose. I want her to fight Gabriela Alanis, my homegirl from Argentina that hit like a bag of fucking bricks. Let her get them belts because she'll fight anybody.
Jules, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
This guy who's fighting Ortiz, you know much about him?
Who, Mckinson?
Yeah.
Good mid-range to inside fighter, good feet, good movement, but he's a slickster. He fights with the lead. He's a southpaw, and he fights with the lead hand low. I don't like that shit. And because he's a mid-range to inside fighter, every time he goes for a shot, you're going to be within striking distance of Ortiz. So he's going to get caught. You know, he might look good the first 2-3 rounds because Ortiz hasn't fought in a year and because he's a slickster. But I say around 4 and 5, Ortiz starts laying into this guy.
Ortiz seems to start kind of slow.
I like what Sinicia just tweeted.
What'd you say?
She tweeted, "I would have stopped Guzman with an eye roll."
Does this guy?
I love Sinicia Estrada, man. She's one of a kind, bro. One of a kind.
Sinicia love to talk that shit, boy.
Fighting, does this guy he's fighting have any power at all?
No. Only 2 knockouts and 22. He's got a record of 22 wins, no losses, no draws, only 2 knockouts.
Yeah, so he's not knocking anybody out. Okay.
But he
Not
has
knocking
he
anybody
has dropped about 10 of his opponents multiple times.
But were those opponents like Virgil Ortiz?
No, but Chris Congo was one of them.
Chris Congo is one of the better guys that he has fought. And in his last 6 fights, he has taken the scalps of at least 3 unbeaten fighters. So, I mean, he's not a bad fighter. Don't think that. He's not a bad fighter. I just don't think he has it for this fight.
I agree. But I think that what people say is that once people feel his power, they start to climb up and they don't want to open up as much. That's why he can't really get stoppages. He's a count.
Look, bro, I saw the Martin fight. He was landing. Martin was opening up, and I saw Martin getting off good shots that was snapping Michael's head back. I seen that, and I seen Michael was getting off. He was touching him, but it just doesn't look like there's a lot on the punches. It just doesn't look like there's a lot on him. So
hey, Jules, did you catch the other fights last night? The Tom Loeffler card?
No, I didn't catch a Tom Loeffler card. I heard it was good though.
No, it's a good card. Like I was happy that Dana White showed up. Halle Berry,
Denise Estrada was there. Halle Berry was there. Dana White was there. I think it was
Mario Lopez was there. There was a lot. There was a lot of celebrities there that day.
I think that's the card where this fighter named Chelsea May, unbeaten up and coming. Chelsea May campaigns in the lightweight division, statuesque like Michaela, but with power. All right, that's somebody that I think she gonna be a problem. Problem for Michaela. After my homegirl Alicia beat the fuck out of her.
And I like how Dana will put those small cards on the Fight Pass. And Tom Loeffler is an all-around promoter, from small events, club shows to like
Dana has a fighter. That's his fighter that was on that card. That kid, that's his fighter. So he doing it right to where he's using somebody that knows and has experience as a small segue, baby steps to get into boxing. Because what Dana said wasn't wrong. Boxing is too fucked up it's too fucked up for you to just break in like that. So if you gonna get in there, you got to do it small, have something, and see if you can't groom it to something big.
That's what she said.
And Tom. Did you say that's what Alicia said?
I didn't. No, don't do that.
No, I didn't say that. No, I said that's what she said, not Alicia. I didn't say that. No, I said that's what she said, not Alicia.
Okay.
No.
I wouldn't be mad either way.
Neither would I.
Bro, I love how Bernard Hopkins. Bro, I love how Bernard Hopkins. He's just so fucking focused on the fight. Man always looks like he misses it every time.
He's a Capricorn, bro. Capricorn.
That man.
Wouldn't you want to change your last memory and get knocked out the ring by Joe Smith?
Love it.
Yep.
At 51. He was 51 years old. Like,
I know, and he let a white boy beat him.
By the way, did y'all hear what B-Hop did? He called Archer Beterbiev and personally thanked him for whooping Joe.
Really?
I believe it.
No, I don't know.
Really? Guzman isn't bad, but she's getting tagged a lot. I just wish Marlene had power, man, because she lands what she throws. She lands that shit, but it's nothing on it.
There's levels to this shit, y'all.
She doesn't seem like she puts a lot of her lower body into her punches.
There's not a lot on her lower body if you're looking.
Well, right, but she's not even attempting to put it in, it appears.
AJ, maybe B-Hop should thank him, Beterbiev with a contract to fight Zerto.
Yeah. Real key.
Real talk.
Real talk. I would believe it if he actually did call Beterbiev.
Also what happens, her technique is not applying any weight to her punches. Like, I'm gonna give you an example.
Hey Julius, not if you can hear me.
Hold on, wait. Jose talking. Go ahead, Jose.
Yeah, one of the tricks, like, to shift your weight into your punches, for
I can't hear
example,
anything.
when you barely can see your toe, when your knees over your toe, that means all your weight is into that foot. A la Gennady Golovkin, that's why he fights that way.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't put nowhere near her knees, like, by her toe enough to deliver any punches, just like Devin Haney, or her head movement is not also applying when she's punching. So he will it will be basically like arm punches.
Yeah.
But her torso is turning, like it looks like she's trying to, because she does turn into the punches, and the it's like the punches are defensible if you notice that they're short. You know, it's not a lot of room in there for you to come back with some bullshit. Her form is more or less okay. She just doesn't have power. She doesn't have it.
No, you're actually correct too. Also, her calf is not a lot of mass on them, but also
Yeah.
look right now. Look how where her knees is at, where her toes is at. You know, she's not putting nothing. She's not even bending her knees. So she's only applying like the Turk. So it's kind of good. You can move a fighter around with that, but you cannot knock him out. If you know what I mean. That's like
because
that's an amateur way to fight. That's what I'm trying to say.
She's not bad. Like I'd say too, I see a lot of people go at her, and I don't like that. Like so, like she's a good fighter. She's a good fighter. Like she is a good fighter.
No, Julius. I just was trying to display like what she doesn't have.
Like, no. Yo sé que she's not drawing. She's not drawing no power from the ground, and you can see it. She's not bending her knees. She's not signaling.
I enjoyed the fight so far. Yeah, I enjoyed it so far. Like, if you're not gonna knock somebody out, at least give him punishment for 12 rounds. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's a good amateur. What did you say? That's probably what. Yeah, I mean, that's probably what she's doing right now. It's point fighting.
It's just te lo voy a decírtelo así, ¿verdad? She can probably get a third belt, but this Argentinian girl, she'll beat the fucking shit out of Marlene, bro.
Oh God.
She will, like the girl hits like a truck, bro. Y esa Argentina, they don't come for the bullshit, bro. They got chin. What do you notice about Argentinian female fighters? They could take a punch and they hit
she's
fucking
Argentinian.
hard.
Oh, she's Argentinian.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and they don't get stopped when you think they're gonna get stopped, Julius.
Say it again.
They don't get stopped when you think they're gonna get stopped.
They don't. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, bro. No, this is what it was. I honestly, it was Clifton Mitchell, great game plan. Sandy Ryan, great game plan, no doubt about it. I didn't think she was gonna move and punch. What I thought she was gonna do was put them together, because in the first fight, it looked like you waiting for one punch to do it. It's going. You got. If you want to stop her, you got to put them together, because it ain't going to just be one punch and that's it. And what Sandy did was better. She boxed. Like, I'm taller than you are. I don't need to be in here with you. I'm taller than you are. My arm's longer than yours.
I knew she was going to move and punch, but what I thought is that she would do it for like the first 6, 7 and make Farias have to chase her around and get the old legs tired and then try to take it to her later. But yeah, she just did it all throughout the fight.
She looked great. Like, honestly, like she really made, like she made Farias look like, yeah, like you pushing 40. Yeah, it looked like she pushing 40. She can't. To me, look, B, I don't think I could have gave Farias more than maybe 1 or 2 rounds.
I know you said that on Twitter, but I gave her 4.
I don't see where you could give her 4. I don't see what the fuck was she doing that to get 4.
But I scored it almost the same as 2 of the judges.
But one of the judges had it how I had it, to where Farias only probably won 2 rounds.
Yeah, one had it 98, 92. The other 2 had it 96, 94. I had it 97, 94. I gave them both the 10th.
Now, Jules, question about Sandy in this fight. Like, was she question about Sandy in this fight? She looked a little slimmer and toned than she did in the first fight
because she didn't make weight in the first fight.
Oh,
she didn't make weight. Yeah. Wow. She didn't make 140 in the first fight.
Oh wow, okay, got it.
Yeah,
and she's been training her body more since then, so she's actually been in the gym getting in shape.
Okay, because it showed here. It's like she looked really toned.
Oh, she looked great, but they caught out my homie. And Chantel, you know, I'm real big on Chantel. I don't apologize for that.
Oh, she ain't beat Chantel.
She's not ready for Chantel.
She ain't beat Chantel.
Not ready for like you wilding. You just had to realize. Let me use my height and reach and box and punch. You wouldn't have had to tell Chantel that shit. She would have knew. She would have figured it out in the fight. They're like, all right, well, this bitch can take a punch, so I'm gonna move. I'm gonna just.
She don't beat Chantel. She don't beat her.
Not right now. Not right now. Chantel, that's one of my personal favorites. Like, fam, I've been watching her since she was with Shane McGuigan, fam. I've watched the growth. I'm invested. I'm emotionally invested.
To be honest, I don't think she beat Chantel at all unless Chantel's on a retirement fight, if I'm honest.
Aren't they around the same age?
No.
No,
Who's older?
Chantel is a little. Chantel is
Chantel's 31, Ryan's
It's
27,
28,
28.
28,
Okay,
28.
28,
okay,
yeah.
got it.
But Chantel, the thing about Chantel is all the things that you starting to see from Sandy, right? You've been seeing that from Chantel. Like she could do it all, fam. Like she can do it all. She could box, she could punch, she could be spiteful, or she could, take care of herself. Like, nah, I ain't gonna give you nothing. You know what I mean?
And she's tough because she's got the kickboxing background as well.
Bruh, this is one of my favorite fighters, bro.
All of them former kickboxers are super tough.
I know you guys were talking about Argentinian fighters, but I just had a random guy in mind. What's up with this dude Fernando Martinez, the guy who fucked up
He's
Cajas,
gonna
bro?
fight Jerwin again, bro.
What?
For real?
Literally, yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out
Did he have a
It's
rematch
such
clause or
bullshit.
something? Or what?
It's I don't even, but I know that they're fighting again. That's what he's about to do. He's doing the PBC shit.
That
He
IBF
was
belt
calling
lost.
out. He had like a fake call out of Bam or one of them guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
He had like a fake call out of some bullshit, but I already seen he about to fight Jerwin again on a PBC show. That's what he about to do.
Yo, the
What that
PBC
IBF
bullshit
belt
runs deep, my man. in
Deep
boxing.
motherfuckers.
Yep, that IBF belt is lost. Kiss that belt goodbye.
I said that we're not going to get no undisputed because I didn't know what his situation was. Like, is he with the PBC? And his next fight is on PBC, so...
Yep, looks like it.
Shit.
Speaking of undisputed, how many people have finally given? How many people? I was just gonna say, how many people have finally given up on the Crawford versus Spence fight?
I haven't given up yet because things are quiet, so I haven't given up yet. But I'm not. The energy is not like there is no energy. I'm not like, oh, I gotta.
We've been waiting for 4 years.
Yeah, it's like
Like,
my energy is like, if we don't get it this year, I've given up.
Yo, es que ¿dónde la van a hacer? Like, it's Triple G against Canelo. It's AJ against...
En noviembre, manín.
Exacto. Like, they don't have no room for that shit. And Showtime, they better do it, like, next year, because their cards have been sucking, and they better do something.
Esto es lo que... Si yo fuera ese mamagüevo de Stephen Espinosa, ¿verdad? Si yo fuera ese mamagüevo, ¿tú sabes lo que yo hago? Keith Thurman, mira, manín, tú vas a pelear con Crawford este noviembre. Y si no te gusta, pues vete para el diablo porque no tenemos dinero para ti, ¿ok?
Vete para Florida a tocar la flauta, yo.
Eso es lo que es. Vete para allá porque nosotros no te vamos a pagar de que be fighting Mario fucking Barrios. So tú lo que vas a hacer, tú peleas con Crawford, él te noquea a ti. We do 200 to 300,000 pay-per-view buys off that fight to build.
We're all happy.
Ajá. Y después, al próximo año también, Spence has to fight somebody and maybe you put him in there with Stanionis because he's more beatable than Boots. Whatever, because it's a tough situation. He has Stanionis on his ass. He has Boots on his ass.
Yo, I've been hearing, I don't know if it's true, but they've been, thinking about these two things, disconnecting boxing plug from Showtime, because they've been getting more money off Bellator, to be honest, and also like they've been trying to separate, because the thing is the contract with the PBC is expiring, so like
te lo voy a decir, manín, esto es lo que está pasando. Fox, este va a ser el último año, es el rumor. When it comes to Fox and PBC,
what's Fox, sorry.
Este va a ser el último año. Marcos Villegas said this earlier this week, that Fox is not spending any money on boxing. They're just giving them slots. And whatever cards end up on Fox, the PBC pays for the production. Fox doesn't even pay for that. So Fox, ellos ya se van. Ahora Showtime, what you're going to see is, well, if you don't have Fox anymore, that means those fighters are going to have to go back to Showtime, whoever's been fighting on Fox. Can Showtime, or does Showtime have the budget to keep additional fighters busy when most of their guys don't be busy?
Jules, sorry, just before you carry on, they just announced on DAZN that, Golden Boy said on Monday they're going to be calling up the Argentinian champion. That's the one you was talking about, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Gabriel.
they're going to call they want her next, the next fight for Esparza.
I'll just say this. That's a sink or swim, and I don't like her chances. Because this is the thing that Marlene does that could get her beat. She stays in the pocket because she punches she does things that you should only do if you're a puncher. You can't stay in the pocket with this girl. When she lands, you're gonna feel it. And Marlene don't have the best gas tank, doesn't take the best punch. So don't be surprised, bro. Alanis is not a joke. Like I seen like she's not a joke, fam. She'll take you out, and she's like spiteful that she want to hurt you. So it is what it is.
No, I can believe that, but hey, it's a good fight.
Am I the only person that's disappointed that we don't have coked up Oscar De La Hoya?
I am a little bit. I miss him.
Yeah, that's the best version of him when he's all.
It's the only version as far as I'm concerned. I don't know who that guy sitting there is.
Yeah, way too calm.
Bro, what? Bro, what? Have you seen him on Instagram? He's always with a fine female, man.
Well, he's a multi-millionaire.
That's because he's paying him.
I don't know, man. You'd have to check
you
out
really
the video.
think Oscar De La Hoya has to pay women?
Yeah,
I do. Actually, I do.
Let me address John Baker. You don't know enough about the subject to debate it with me, bro. Go somewhere.
What did he say?
He tried to say that there are no women boxers that have punching power.
Has he ever heard of Savannah Marshall?
Yeah, I'm like, and I don't even get into. I just try to be as polite about. Like, listen, you don't know enough about the subject to argue about it. I know what the fuck I saw, and I know what the fuck I'm watching.
I mean, if he was trying to say like, if he compared to a guy, I kind of sort of get it, but still, man, like it's woman against woman, dude. Like, come on, man. Like,
exactly. We're not talking about a girl versus a guy. And I don't know why we'd be talking about a girl versus a guy to begin with. I don't compare myself to females. I don't know why anybody would do that.
That's just an ignorant statement to make that. To say that there's no women who got any power.
Bro, my wife would knock him out.
Bro, as a long time listener, it's kind of funny to see these guys try to argue with somebody who literally has forgotten more about female boxing than this guy fucking even knows right now.
Yeah, it's a little kid. Like I've never understood the need to denigrate or put people down. You know what I mean? Like I don't like for what? Like what do you get out of that? Does that make you feel stronger? Yeah, I don't understand that mentality. I don't have to though.
The thing is too with that subject, like if you don't like
he is comparing himself to a woman.
He's trolling. He's
trolling. He's gotta be trolling.
That's probably trolling. Come on,
I mean, ¿cuál es su problema, manito? Like,
you think you know more than this guy? Hop on, let's see what you got, bro.
No, I'm not now because I'm not gonna spend my Saturday night arguing with a dude that compares himself to girls. Like, no, bro. Fuck out of here. Like, nah. I'm not gonna do that. Like, shit. I think my sister-in-law would beat the shit out of him, man. My sister-in-law is big as shit. She's strong.
Ain't trying to kill a mosquito with a cannon tonight, bro?
Not really, bro. Like, I'm resting. I'm on. If it was a weekday, I would probably let him jump on, but I'm not trying to do that right now.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, nobody got time for that, bro. Like, fuck that shit. But what was I gonna say, man? Yeah, Virgil gonna knock this motherfucker out, man. That's all I know. Probably 6, maybe it goes 7, but I feel like after good 3-4 rounds, he gonna start touching them.
Mm-hmm. He may look good in spots, but he's gonna get caught eventually.
If you saw the Martin fight, which was McKinson's last fight, where Virgil pulled out, the Martin dude was touching him, and he was like not just like touching him, but like he was snapping his head back. He would get through with little shit, and I'm like, see, if Virgil got through with that same punch, you not gonna take that punch as good, bro. So
Martin's a lightweight though.
Fuck, Virgil hits hard.
That's true, but hold on, we gotta put it into perspective as well. Number one, he was a last minute opponent, and he was a southpaw. He wasn't training to fight another southpaw.
That is true. And credit to Mckinson for letting the show go on too, because he could have just been like, "Fuck it, I'm out," but he didn't do that. So credit to him for that.
Yeah, he wanted to get paid still.
Yeah, why waste the camp, bro? Shit.
That last highlight right there, to me, that was best Virgil Ortiz win, man, against Kavaliaskis.
Mm-hmm. That's a tough dude, and he don't get. I don't think like he's a 2-time Olympian, and he's not a small welterweight. And I don't think
the credit he deserves.
Nah,
honestly, I don't think people can tell that the fighters to scale on the TV screen that next to Danny Garcia, and next to Keith Thurman, Kavaliauskas would look big because he is a big welterweight. They some small welterweights, Danny and Keith. They were small welterweights. Keith ain't but Keith is 5'7", fam, and Danny ain't that much taller than Keith, if not eye level. Kavaliauskas bigger than them.
The one thing that's impressive about Green Beans is that he's obviously, fairly muscular, kind of a big dude, but he's also got some speed. He's not a super slow guy who has that much muscle mass.
That's true too.
He's an impressive fighter.
He got snap on his punches.
But Virgil beat the shit out of that man.
Oh, he beat the fucking shit out of that dude.
You gotta give Green Bean some credit though, because he did have a couple of spots there where he did tag Virgil. So
a little bit.
Oh, is Manny Robles trading Virgil now?
Yeah, he left Robert Garcia.
Oh, why is that?
I'm trying to remember. It wasn't good terms neither, from what I remember. Because that was months ago that he left him, bro. That was months ago. I like Manny though. That's a good fit. I like Manny Robles.
Yeah, that is a good fit.
I'm expecting a high energy Ortiz. He seems like he's been pretty pissed off since he got over whatever sickness he was having.
Because they kept fucking with him online, right? This is my understanding because I spoke. I asked about it, right? And Ryan, I saw the shit that Ryan asked him, about the weight and all of that. And apparently he must have said something that pissed him off around the time that he pulled out. I didn't see what it was per se, but whatever it was, it pissed him off. And the girl, I don't know if y'all on Twitter, the one named Spicy.
Yeah.
She said he was mad at her too. Virgil been mad all week, bro.
I mean, because Virgil went off in a preview. He went off on one guy saying like, "I'm not going to answer your questions because he was talking shit."
The Ryan O'Hara guy.
That's the guy.
Ryan O'Hara guy. He been mad all week, Virgil. He been mad all week.
Of course, he haven't eaten the whole week.
And now Mckinson has to pay.
Sí, que cuando no tiene hambre. Shit.
And now Mckinson has to pay for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm here to watch it.
So yeah, I just changed my screen name.
What's your screen name?
I'm just below AJ.
Let me see. John Baker.
John Baker's a virgin.
Oh,
I don't know if that's him, but it's like, fam, like you look. If that's him, that looks like the kind of guy that would compare his punching power to that of a woman's. Like
Bro,
that's
bro.
You know what that looks like? It looks like the guy who hangs out in the men's room to look at the people's what's all day.
No, you know what? It's like all the urinals is empty, and that's the dude that is still come up next to you.
Not only that, he'll talk to you the whole time too.
Bro,
it's fucking cold.
I'm mad uncomfortable, yo.
I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like that shit,
bro.
Dude, listen, when I was on my way down south, right? I stopped in DC, right? And I'm fly as shit. Like I'm fly. And I'm standing smoking my bogey and shit. Motherfucker start talking to me. I'm like, yo. I was already gonna like, yo. You know what I mean? And I was polite with the shit. I'm like, I don't like motherfuckers just be talking to me. I'm like, what do you want, fam? What do you want? My number? Get the fuck away from me, fam. What the fuck you want from me, bro?
As an introvert, I can relate.
Oh, has this ever happened to y'all? Like, I go to the movies late at night on the weekend, right? Because usually nobody's there. Like, when nobody's there, I just go do my thing. Like, people come in and they sit right the fuck next to you. But bruh. I mean, it's like all these seats, and you got to sit right behind me. You're like right next to me. I mean,
it be shit like that. Like, I'll go because I'm a smoker, and there's smoking culture, especially in New York.
Yeah.
But you go, you smoke your bogey. Somebody might want to talk to you, and it's cool if it's a joint, fam. I don't want to talk to you about nothing. Fuck you got to tell me, bro.
I'd like to smoke alone in peace, please. Thank you.
Because that's when I be thinking about deep fucking cosmic shit when I'm smoking a cigarette, looking at the sky, and wondering if the aliens is looking back, and when do I get to go back to the mother planet? I'm like, man, I don't want you talking to me, fam. Like the fuck?
Oh, dead man walking. I'm gonna make this ring walk.
Yo, Jules.
Hey, man.
You mind if I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. Now, I know that a lot of casuals and people who don't know shit about boxing love to talk shit about female boxers.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is that I'm man enough to admit that if I was in a fight with, we'll say Ebony Bridges, for example, Like Ebony Bridges knows where to hit. She knows how to time people. She knows what parts of the body hurt the most. Like I've seen.
It's not even that. It's more. This is what it is, bro. These people fight for a living against other girls, right? That's their bread and butter. That's what they do. They fight. So a motherfucker that don't fight for living, that the most they gotta fight is sleep on the weekend. Yeah, I mean, and I don't even gotta say that because we passed that point. At this point, you shouldn't even be on this channel if you don't like that shit. Because there's a lot of channels to go to where they don't talk about the shit. So that individual should go to one of those channels. If you here, you're gonna put up with me. I'm gonna make fun of you. I'm gonna pull up your picture and laugh at you. That's what I'm gonna do until you make the decision. Don't come here.
But Jules, you made that. That guy remembers me, the guy who picked Anthony Joshua to win. And then it's like you did it in one of the video. You put him on blast. It's like he changed, but then he gonna come and try to talk shit in one of the comments. Talk about he picked Usyk, but he picked Joshua.
Yeah, like look overall, it's a lot of silliness, and I'm almost 40. You got to pick your battles. Like I don't got energy. I don't even got energy for that because it's like, fam, like why would you be here of all channels? Do you know how many channels don't cover the sport, the whole sport? Go there. I bet you somebody is live. Somebody is live right now covering the same fight.
But you're here, so what does that tell you?
That guy is so weird. Why would he lie about that? That shit was so funny.
Which guy?
The Usyk guy. He was like, "Yeah, I told you guys Usyk was gonna win."
Oh yeah, no, the guy Jules just like back when the AJ and Usyk fought the first time. It's like you spotlighted this guy in the comments. He picked AJ like on split, but then when the fight was over, he doubled back talking about he picked Usyk, acting like
that was weird, bro.
Yo, look. I'm not because I don't think I'm nobody. This is not a big channel at all. There's way bigger channels, and just in the greater scheme of things, there were way bigger channels than boxing channels. But I be feeling like some of these guys, they just want to be able to say that they got one over on me. I really be feel like you're like, yo, you just want to act or pretend like you got something right and I got something wrong. When motherfucker, you picked motherfucking AJ to win the goddamn fight too. So what the fuck are you talking about? It's a lot of weird people out there with weird ass tendencies. I don't have time for that shit, man. Like I just
want attention.
Yo, how much money did you make off Mr. PBC? I remember he was on the roll. Like they do take out a loan, so he keep arguing with you.
Wait, which one was Mr. PBC?
Remember that dude? The dude that would keep responding to you and drop like $5 every time.
It was the Canelo hater. It was the Canelo hater.
That live was about. I think that live was about 2 hours. So I made about $50 an hour for that live. So because the live itself was $100. So if you divide that 2 hours by $100, $50 an hour, I made bank. Between AdSense and his dumb ass, I made bank. And all the other super chats though, all the other ones. That was like $100.
Yo, Mr. PBC killed me because he literally came out here and said something like, "I'm paying my hard-earned money." So I'm like, bro, nobody's asking you to do that.
Yeah, like I said, motherfuckers is weird. Like he tried to have a whole argument as if I did. Like I literally said, I don't like Canelo's chances in a rematch, but he trying to argue like I said I did. Like, fam, I said I don't like his chances in a rematch. What are you missing? What's missing?
Bro had to refinance his house.
What Canelo could do to beat him. I don't know what he could do to beat him.
Debo might have his number.
That shit must mean more to him than it does to me because I said this is a fight that he might lose. Like, I know I didn't pick him, but I said that this is the most dangerous fight that he can have. This is more dangerous than Charlo, more dangerous than Andre, and more dangerous than Benavidez. This guy's style don't do no low-ass fighter moving up. No favors. Nah, in and out, moving, keeping the punches short, hard to counter, durable, can take a punch.
So when Canelo lost, there was no shock to us.
Yeah. Also, that's one other thing. Whenever these people say Canelo ducking everybody, does anybody think those guys would win against Canelo?
No.
Yeah, some of those guys really think that he will lose to Benavidez, to David. They believe that they'll lose to the Charlo. There are people who literally believe that he's ducking them.
And I'm like, yo, y'all watch, nothing against Demetrius, but y'all watch Demetrius get dropped by Vanez Martirosyan. Y'all watch him gas out with Liam Williams, and he couldn't even stop Liam.
And got rocked late.
But he gonna be, and it's like I said, it's nothing against Andre, right? I don't think he's a bad fighter. I'm just saying, if it was Andre and Canelo, man, Canelo will win that fight. Are you nuts? Canelo win that fight. Are you nuts? Benavidez stands a better chance than them. But remember, he's not that good. Y'all watching him with Romer and Gulo, with David Lemieux, with motherfucking Ronald Ellis. Who are these people? You put him in there with Canelo, I promise you, he's going to look very different. Because you give up your height. Canelo don't have to find you. A big part of the reason Bivol beat him is Canelo can't find him. He's in and out. He's on the move. The punches are short. And when he want to lay into you, he can. You're not a light heavyweight. It's different with Benavidez. He going to be there for all of it because he tall and he leans over the guy. Body shots. I guarantee you he's not going to like him. I guarantee you that man is killing himself to make 168. I promise.
The big difference, too, is that Bivol's defense is head and shoulders better than any of those other guys. His defense is elite.
Bro,
he's literally the best of a weight class.
Listen, I could count on one hand how many rounds I've seen Bivol lose in the last 3 years. On one hand, and I might not even need to use all my fingers.
That's crazy.
That dude has never been no joke. All the goofy, dumb motherfuckers that's out, he ain't shit. He ain't nobody. Got the same ones co-signing him. Like, man, we've been saying that dude is not to be played with.
Well, the difference is you're arguing with somebody who only watches about 30% of actual boxers. They won't go to those deeper levels of the guys that are overseas or guys who don't get the same pub. So, of course, they don't think he's shit. They don't know anything about him.
Yeah, and they want to argue with everybody else about boxers that they like. Look, if you don't watch them, and I always say this, you don't have to watch what I watch, and you don't have to. There is no quota, but you're the guys that are trying to argue about stuff you don't watch. That's what makes it stupid. You don't know this dude, so shut up.
That's why it's frustrating trying to argue because they'll dismiss a guy like Bivol, and they don't actually watch cards. They don't even really watch these guys.
When they talk about Inoue as if they watch flyweights and super flyweights and all these the divisions where he was, they try to do you actually watch Inoue? No, you don't. That's why, like the other moron that was here the other day with Dury something, right? Dude, you didn't even know that Inoue unified way before Stephen Fulton.
That guy.
Oh, the Tony Yoka guy?
You stupid motherfucker. Like, what's wrong with you, fam? And you really trying to have a whole argument about a subject you know nothing about. Who the fuck raised you to be that stupid?
Somebody never actually got curious why he got the nickname the Monster.
Bro.
You're asking people to do deep level thinking, and a majority of people are not willing to do critical thinking.
And listen, I'm not willing to talk to the majority of people unless I get to make money off of them the way I made money off him 2 times. One for the live debate and then one for the video that I chopped up. I'm not going to waste my time talking. I'm not debating with stupid people. What I am doing is giving a stupid person a platform to show the world how stupid they are while I make money off that stupidity. Because generally, I don't give a fuck what you think about boxing.
Well, I will say that you did debate Artman, and you said you don't debate dumb people. So you got to at least give that one.
I did, but I did make $300 off that debate. It's important to note that.
I would love to see you guys run that back.
Capitalism.
Capitalism, baby. It works. It's just like, if you know what you're doing, it's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Like, I'm not just gonna be talking to these idiots. Like, I'm like, nah, I don't care what you. If you don't like the box, I don't give 2 fucks, bro. I don't care what your pound for pound list looks like. I don't care who you. The only reason I'm even talking to you is because I'm literally making money off of how dumb you are. That's all. That's the only way I'll talk to you. Other than that, I don't need to know what you think about boxing.
Bro, why is it in every other sports the numbers matter, but in boxing numbers just don't mean nothing to these people?
Exactly.
Because they're not following boxing based on numbers, statistics. They're basing it off other things. They're basing it off someone they identify with.
But bro, like, you look at a guy like Terrence Bud Crawford, who is a multi-weight champion, a former undisputed champion, and you got the nerve to talk bad about this guy, yet he has knocked out every welterweight they have.
Listen. They want to listen, right? If I bring up Usyk and I say, yeah, this is Jesse, this is an eliminator, WBA eliminator. The news broke yesterday. The winner of this fight becomes, I believe, the mandatory challenger for Eimantas Stanionis, because they're not going to order him to fight Spence. if I bring up Usyk and I say, look, his cruiserweight run was, and it was monumental. I'm not talking it up. It is monumental, right? They'll shit on him, but prop up Jermall Charlo.
And what really has he done?
Yo,
Are you a fucking idiot? You would have to be a fucking idiot. You would have to, and I'm like, see, I'm not gonna get stressed out talking to stupid people unless I make money. That's the only way these conversations will happen. That's why you're not gonna see. I used to go to different people's channels and debate. I don't do that. Like, no, I'm not gonna waste my time unless there's something in it for me. I don't need to talk to you.
The same guy that you'll talk to about Ugas and being undefeated, or not Ugas, excuse me, Usyk and being undisputed is the same guy who's going to tell you that has little to no value, but they'll also prop up a guy like Wilder and how great of a champion is. So I mean, it doesn't. You can't debate idiocy.
You can't debate stupidity. The most you can do, the smartest thing you can do with a stupid person, is let them talk. The rest will do itself. Now, Antonio Luna says Canelo can beat Charlo, Andrade, and Benavidez, and Canelo haters will say Bivol beat him, as if Charlo and Andrade and Benavidez beat Bivol.
That's what's gonna happen whenever he does fight them.
Showtime, fellas.
Like, look, you still get people telling him, "Oh, yo, Floyd whooped his ass."
Corny ass shit.
Which was 10 years ago, bro.
I have the scoop on why Virgil split with Robert. If you guys want me to explain.
Explain what?
A Virgil split with Robert, because I know someone brought that up, but it wasn't.
Oh yeah, explain that.
So basically, he fought Kavaliauskas on the same night that Joshua Franco fought Andrew Maloney, and Robert was like, "This is a title fight, so he needs me more." So he cornered him instead of Virgil. So if you notice during that fight, yeah, he wasn't in Virgil's corner. So they really didn't like that. And then they went to Eddie Reynoso, but he was busy too with his other champions, so they couldn't work with him either. That's why they were so mad at Coppinger for like saying that he was with Reynoso when he wasn't.
I remember that. McKinson's off to a good start. He's showing that he's not afraid to
mix it up.
Get out there and mix it up. It's gonna get him hurt, but
I was gonna say till he takes a right hook right on the jaw. He's gonna learn.
I don't know if it's just me, but Virgil looks a little drained.
Yeah, he looked gone at the weigh-in. His eyes were sunken, and that's unmistakable, bro. It can't be a good sign that your eyes is sunken in.
Yeah, I think
eyes and cheekbones.
I think McKinson's feeling his power, y'all.
Yeah, but McKinson, you got to give McKinson credit. He's not afraid.
Nope.
He's getting hit though.
Bro, I told you he was in the right mindset. He's definitely there.
Oh yeah.
Nice uppercut from Virgil.
Oh, he knows Virgil can hit now. He's being more cautious.
Fucking better be if he wants to make it out of this round.
Yeah.
Don't get me in no trouble. I hear audio. Good first round though, eventful, spirited.
Yeah, McKinson has those British amateur fundamentals, that long jab and the footwork.
Yeah. You got to appreciate guys like McKinson, because if not for him, fights wouldn't fucking happen. Guys like him.
No, McKinson un bacano.
See?
I think he knows Virgil is a little drained because he's trying to suck the air out of him when he clinches. Look.
Yeah, y no ha peleado en un año. La última vez que él peleó fue en agosto del año pasado.
No, ese tipo se la ha pasado cingando y listen to heavy metal and shit.
You guys' accents kill me.
Come on, Virgil, get your jab working.
I like what McKinson's doing though, because he's making it real rough on a guy who hasn't fought in a year. He's making it real rough.
And look, he if you look Virgil, he's actually like,
whoa.
Nah, that's sin aire, manito. Yeah, but he's out of air already, Virgil.
And he's cut.
Ortiz is cut.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn it.
Yeah, it's headbutts, man. It's orthodox against southpaw.
Damn, that is not a good.
Ooh, that's bad. That's bad.
That's not a good cut. That's on the eyelid.
Y'all, if Virgil loses
take this man out of here, man.
You better
bro. I don't think Virgil can do that many rounds, considering how he's looking at the weigh-in. He was looking like Christian Bale and the McKinnis, so he has to like really get him out of there now.
That's a good reference.
Yo, Mckinson is actually doing a good fight though.
I said in the beginning you're gonna see rust, but I think round 3, 4. Now Dave says some of these dudes are stupider than the kids I teach. Keep up the great work, Jules. I appreciate that. McKinson's doing all right, bro.
One thing he's doing better than a lot of other Virgil's opponents is he's getting in there and he's willing to hold on him. A lot of these guys won't do that.
He's
smothering him, and putting his body weight on him. That's something that's going to be successful because I went back and watched probably 3 or 4 of his fights prior up to this in the last couple of weeks, and nobody was doing it. They gave the guy a lot of space. That's one thing.
And when you give him space, you give him room to add torque to the punch. But if you stay with him, you can smother him.
Exactly.
The cut's not that bad.
Exact right thing.
Not a bit.
It's in a bad place. It's on the eye.
It's on the side of the eye, so it won't go into the eye. So it's all right.
Hey Jules,
those eyebrows can hurt, man. They hurt.
Yeah, because every time you blink, bro, you can feel that shit.
It's like the thing. Also, that skin is the same as the top of your head, so it hurts, man.
I hope he's learned
Also,
his
what he's doing right, Mckinson, is when he jabs or hooks, he pivots. You see? So he's off that right hand. When you're
He's making Virgil mad. He's making Virgil. Yeah. Come on, Virgil. Grand Prairie, Texas, bro.
That's the trade-off when you have raw aggression. You literally remove all reason. You're just there to kill the guy.
Good body shot.
Now you see, he's spinning to his right, so he's going away from that right hand. The southpaw killer.
Yo, Jules, you made a great point because no matter what happens after this, he's fighting Conor Benn.
Yeah. Conor Benn was talking a lot of shit. Like, bro, McKinson is not a bitch. That's and Conor needs to understand that shit.
Like, he'll fight you, bro.
He's not a bitch.
He'll fight you.
He said he's the most unmarketable fighter. He like, yo, you
watch what you say.
I'm telling you,
bro.
And Conor Benn can no way bully this guy.
No, he can't because he's not. McKinson is not a small welterweight.
You know, Conor and his dad, man, he can't back that shit up. I don't see that.
Got to go to his body, Verge.
Exactly. Can't headhunt.
Virgil needs to cut that ring off some more. He's allowing him to escape and move out and pivot away. He needs to cut the ring off more if he wants to.
He looks awkward right now.
He needs to get his jab going. He
looks frustrated.
Everything off the jab.
His back
Virgil's jab is good when he uses it.
Bro, I think he's gonna move up after this fight.
Posiblemente.
Yeah, look at his back, man. It doesn't look any firm, man. That means like your back hurts because the weight drain and shit. You start losing nutrients.
Bueno, que cuando tú le hablas del peso, él se enoja. Se enoja. Se puede
hablar de la mamá.
No, coño. Que yo me voy a quedarme aquí, coño. Recoñazo. ¿Y para qué?
Tú puedes hablar de la mamá de él. He will be okay. She's alright. But
why don't you make the way, Virgil? Dude, I'm not gonna answer none of your questions.
But my mom is fine.
He's fine. Recoñazo, coño.
I think Virgil's trying to find that one shot to put him away. I think that he's putting too much focus on trying to get him out of there.
I would agree. He's not combining any punches really.
Because he's not landing clean. He doesn't know where to put the backhand because the jab isn't touching him clean.
As I'm saying, he needs to use that jab, man. Everything off the jab.
And McKinson has good legs too, because he'll do this for 12 rounds.
McKinson's winning this round.
Yep.
This is for the panel, guys.
I think he won the first one too.
He looks when he gets jabbed or whatever. Like he actually snaps.
And you can tell the cut starting to affect him.
I think it's 2 rounds down. I think Ortiz is down 2 rounds.
Left hook to the body. Left hook to the body is what he needs to throw because that's.
No, I had Ortiz winning the first round, but McKinson won the second. I got a 1-1.
I think this is going. I think this is going the same way as Cavalier's fight.
Yeah, because Kabliowski started off okay.
Mm-hmm. But he was more of a brawler, though. He brawled with them. He didn't use those pivots nearly as much. He was much more wide open.
But Ortiz was getting more into that fight when he started going to the body. That's when he actually won.
That's what he has to do with this guy because the head punches aren't there.
Yeah, when you got a mover, by experience, you got to go to the body because that's the biggest shit.
Slow him down.
Yeah, the body will be there too.
Yeah, because that's the one thing he can't move, his whole torso. Walk him into a left hook.
And I seen him blinking a lot. I think blood's starting to get into his eye.
You don't see
That
Ortiz
coagulant
go
in
to the
that shit.
body enough in his fights. That's the thing is when guys are able to knock out and dominate, a lot of guys early on, they don't have that skills. They don't learn those skills that when they are down or they are in a firefight, they don't know to go to the body. They don't have that muscle memory to do things like that.
You just caught him with a clean one.
Uh-oh.
That knocked Virgil back. Wow.
You seen that shit?
I did.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, este hombre todavía tiene hambre.
Está
Yo, you know what sucks,
muchacho.
Julius?
Está frustrado.
You know what sucks, Julius? I already lost $20 on the Better Cup fight. If Ortiz loses, man, I'm gonna lose 50. So he better win.
Dios mío. La piña está agria, coño. Agria.
You better get him, Virgil.
Knock his mouthpiece out.
Man.
Ooh.
Oh, come on, ref.
What the hell
Supposed to
you
wait
doing?
for the action to break before you
Bruh.
break it up.
Trying to
Cole,
doing the damn fine job as usual.
Bar is getting loose.
God.
How many people would have kept?
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Go
to the body, Virgil.
Come on, B.
He's in killer mode. He's in killer mode.
Get that shit, Virgil. Get that. Get that shit.
Come on, I'm already 20 down.
Grand Prairie, Texas, motherfucker.
Yeah, I got your sweet science right here.
Think you're gonna pivot and shift on me and turn me? Virgil Ortiz, goddammit.
Oh.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, Mckinson surviving. He's surviving. Look like he got his legs back.
Yeah, he sounded the hedgehog.
That's a good fight, man.
Oh, Melton.
Any fight with Virgil is a good fight, bro.
That is true, though.
It is. SJS has a great aesthetic
So I
in
said
all his fights.
everything right with boxing, man. Everything.
You make me proud to be from Grand Prairie, Texas. Nice little left hook to the body. See, that's what you got to do. Put that in there, man. Sneak it in there because he worried about the head punches.
Virgil's going for it, man, already.
Strong round for Ortiz, man.
Doesn't have the greatest of.
He's just ripping in.
He won this round.
He is. Ooh.
We fucking him up now. He's
fucking him up.
See? He's gonna keep going down.
Oh, them uppercuts.
Virgil just wants to go home and eat, bro. That's all he's looking for right now.
Yep.
They got paella backstage for Virgil if he wins the fight. So, Come on, Virgil. Come on.
I see
Virgil.
fatigue on McKinson's face. He looked like he'd been through it already.
He's going through it right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's surviving, though. You got to give him credit. He's surviving.
He is.
God,
Virgil's footwork is so underrated, man.
Because he's staying on him. Staying right on him.
His lead foot is always pointed towards his opponent.
Look, if you notice, he has lead foot advantage. Just now, his lead foot was on the outside of McKinson's.
It's always
That's Virgil round.
Virgil easily.
Yep, that's Virgil.
He cut the ring off a lot better that round.
His head, man. Yeah.
Damn, there's 10 rounds. There's 9 rounds left. Oh boy.
Yeah, but you know, Jules, why is he going the WBA route now instead of WBO?
Because he knows he won't get Thurman, but he can get Stanionis. Stanionis is not PBC. Stanionis is Probellum. He's not going to get Thurman. We all know he's not going to get Thurman. And they know he's not going to get Thurman. But Stanionis you can get.
Can I just say, can I just say out loud right quick how much I love that fucking fight between Virgil and Stanionis?
Bro, that
Hey, and AJ.
my God, bro.
I got Virgil round 9.
Listen, bro. But that's gonna be that. Listen, that fight, bro. People gonna die.
So somebody's getting hurt. Somebody's going to the hospital for sure.
Not me. I'm gonna go to sleep after the fight, boy.
Oh my God, that's the type of fight.
Shit, they might knock me out.
Real shit.
That's a lot. That's a live execution right there, gentlemen.
Yeah,
We're gonna feel them punches in our sleep, man.
I'm feeling them in my dreams.
McKinson's still feeling that third round. He's still feeling that third round. He's trying to get off, but okay, McKinson.
Hey, coach, I thought you said this fool was gonna dance. You didn't tell me he was gonna dance on my face.
You got to go to the body, Verge. Them headshots is not there. You got to go to the body.
Get the jab working. Work on that jab.
Ooh, the way he's sneaking that right hand in there.
Ooh.
The jab, cut the angle, and sneak it in there.
Yeah, it's a
Get the
soft
body
finish.
shots in there
Let's go.
too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you
That's
guys think
cool.
Virgil needs a marquee trainer, or is his dad doing a good job?
No, he's doing a good job. He's
doing a
looking
good
at
job.
right. Like, we can't be too hard on a fighter that hasn't fought. Oh shit!
I think he hurt his
Oh
body.
fuck. Oh fuck.
Like remember that he's shaking off ring rust. So that's some part of what we're seeing is that.
Oh, for God's sake, let him fight, man. What are you doing?
Fuck,
Okay,
ref
Lord,
wants everybody his silk shirt. That's that shit is. He won't
No,
care.
it was Mckinson headbutted him. That's why he stopped
Oh,
it.
hit. Oh shit, I missed that. Okay.
But still, let him fight.
But still, either way, fuck Lawrence Cole.
Movement is buying him time, but he's wilting. He is wilting.
It's on borrowed time. He's on borrowed time.
All he's reduced to is roughhouse tactics when he can't get his shots off.
Tries for a headshot. Tries to lift him off his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to get his respect. He's just getting walked down at this point.
Yeah.
Or
Can't keep him off. That's
that's
what I meant. That he can't keep him off. If you try to punch with him, you're just gonna end up feeling his power faster, and he'll do more damage to you than you'll do to him.
You're like you're doing what he wants. If you stay in the phone booth with him, you're fighting his fight.
Yeah, Ortiz is tearing into him big time.
The jabs are snapping his head back, bro.
And he's sneaking in body shots, which I think are having the biggest effect. That whenever he does touch him, there is clean.
I think eventually he's gonna take a knee.
Don't you look at how you see that he keeps sneaking him in there?
Yeah.
He goes to the liver, yeah.
His legs are slowing down and kind of buckling.
Uppercut.
Yeah, McKinson's got nothing on the inside. That's what I noticed watching his fight. So
It's about 2 more rounds of this, 2 or 3.
Yeah, you can't take much more of this.
Yeah,
this
he
is-
can't do on the inside. All he has to do is lift him up.
Bro, this is a perfect example of pure killer instinct right here because, dude, he knows that he's hurting him. He knows he's making him wilt.
Mm-hmm.
He's
You can see it, like you can see it, bro. From round 1 to where we are now, it looks like it's been 12 rounds and it's only been 4.
He's a brawler who has enough boxing IQ to be able to beat these guys who are pure boxers.
I think he's a boxer puncher.
Virgil's style is between boxer puncher and pressure fighter. He got like the volume of a pressure guy, but he can box. You can see that.
It's like a
His style's
hybrid
very
style.
similar to Artur Beterbiev's.
That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. Yep, I was thinking.
Hey,
the
what
same
do
thing.
you guys
Virgil
think about
better
him?
beef.
What do you guys
Yeah.
think about him in boots, man?
It won't happen. That's what I think about him in boots. It won't happen.
Unibrow.
I think it might happen at 154.
Bro, it's not gonna. I'm telling
If
you,
he
it's
can't
not.
make Terrence Crawford spins after 4 years,
154.
you know where they're gonna make this fight.
Nah.
Definitely.
Because if they stay at 147, they're both mandatories for belts. So I just feel like it might happen eventually.
I don't think it will, bro. I've given up on fairy tales in the sport of boxing. I focus on what's in front of me. and I've given
Honestly,
up.
like in a fantasy world, like I would like to wake up and find out one of the sanctioned bodies ordered Ortiz boots as a final eliminator.
Basically, but I know that that's not going to happen. I know it won't.
Nope.
Golden Bum won't allow that.
Eventually.
If the PBC has their champions now, like Thurman, they're not willing to put out the pasture. They're definitely not going to allow their young guys to get in there.
Well,
and risk
not that he's a
anything.
PBC fighter, but Showtime. And your point
Okay,
is
yeah,
valid.
whatever. I mean, yeah, anybody. Look, if you're Showtime, PBC, Fox, those guys, they're not going to ever let them cross the street and put them in any sort of danger of losing any steam.
No disrespect to Spence, but I think Crawford would fight Ortiz, but I do not believe for a second Spence would entertain Boots at all.
No, not at all. He wouldn't park his car next to that guy.
There's nothing he can
What's funny,
gain.
y'all know that Bud said he's open to fighting Boots?
Yeah.
Spence has nothing to gain from that fight. He knows he only has to lose.
But he Spence is mandatory, and that's the
I
main
want to see
shit.
the fight. I would love to see Spence lose. So, I would love
we
to
all
see the
would.
fight too.
Yes, we would.
And Spence hasn't fulfilled the IBF mandatory since the last Eclipse. So
I was gonna say I had
4
him
years.
last time.
Julius, I know you don't deal in fairy tales, bro. But how do you like 2 switch hitters going at it in Crawford and Boots?
The difference right now, and it's close. And I hate to say it because I love Bud, but he's getting older. But now, Bud gets the edge because he's more accurate than Boots and takes less damage. What I notice about Boots is he gets hit. And you're getting hit by these guys. So Bud can hit you. I don't know what his chin is like. You haven't fought a puncher. I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying you haven't fought a puncher. Bud can punch. He's knocked out.
Because even though he blew out Delorme in a round, he still got touched by Delorme.
And look at the version of Delorme that he fought. You know.
Yeah, and look at the one that Terrence fought.
It's not a version that tells you anything.
Also, those little guys were able to hit him too.
Yeah, Lipinets.
And outside of being a killer,
que él peleaba, man. Como they were like underneath the couch or something. Like he used to, those little guys used to fight. Like,
yeah.
The chin on Mckinson.
He's getting hit though.
Oh, yeah, Mckinson, one tough motherfucker, man. He really is.
He about to go out though.
Yeah,
he's about to
go
out.
Man. He doesn't.
Yeah, the steak is done. Virgil's just cooking the rice at this point.
Yep.
And listen, guys, I know it'll never happen, but how do you think Virgil does against a guy like Bud?
Depends on when. He's too basic right now. He is basic right now.
Yo,
I think Bud will pick him apart, honestly. No disrespect to Virgil. I think Virgil will put up a great fight, but I just think Terrence is too accurate. Like all these exchanges
that would look like the
is...
Mean Machine fight. If you want to think about the aesthetic, the dynamic, it would look like the Mean Machine fight, but just a little harder. It would be harder than the Mean Machine fight. It would be difficult. But right now, if you said if you said Crawford Ortiz next, I'd go Crawford. Mm-hmm. In time, Virgil Ortiz catches up to him because he's only 24. Bud is 34. He doesn't have that much time.
Right.
And this guy's physical as hell. Like he's very physical. That is old fighter's worst enemy is a physical fighter. One that's going to rough him up and stay on him and force him to work and force him to move and force him to counter. That's not good for an old fighter.
Pero tú sabes también lo que le cae mal a Virgil, que Bud is all around. Like it's not like, you know what I mean? Like he's good in inside, outside, mid range, and his fundamentals. That's too great for Virgil. He always keep his hands up, keep the distance, and he switches at the right time. So Virgil will lose that fight easily. Like in my opinion.
Well, I feel he would have to work harder against Virgil than he did against Igas. I do feel that it would be more difficult.
También when Igas, he was trying to counter a lot. He was too stationary. Like when he actually went for the kill, he went for the kill. But Crawford hits harder than all of these guys. These guys be fighting too.
También.
Terence Crawford is a big motherfucker too.
No, es que él es fuerte. Ese tipo es fuerte, man.
Yo, una cosa más. You remember when he fought Sean Porter, when Sean Porter tried to smuggle him to a rubber, he just like turned him like it was nothing? Because Sean Porter's a big motherfucker.
Or Jeff Horn in his first fight at 147, he was like talking him around.
He lifted Horn with a fucking punch, bro. Y'all know why
that is? Bud is low key. This dude be deadlifting over 400 pounds.
Yo, pero que tú no ves the calves that guys has, man. Like they actually touch each other. Like,
look what Shakur Stevenson said about his sparring in the gym with Bud, man. Shakur Stevenson said that was the worst beating he ever took in his life. Was from Bud Crawford.
Oh wow,
you're a horny motherfucker, man. I was about to bring up Pacquiao, calves, but then you brought up two titties, man. Come on.
McKinson's a tough dude, man. He's still in there. He's hanging on, but he's not winning this fight.
Could he break Virgil's knockout streak? Let's see.
I don't think so. He can't take much more of this.
Nah.
Hey, how many of you guys?
I think round 8 he goes.
Hey, how many of you guys have actually heard of a fighter who successfully moved up and got stronger?
A few times.
Yeah.
But it's not stronger. It's that you're at a better weight for you because you lose something like it's just like Devin. I think Devin would right now, if he went up to 140, it would be better for him. I think 140 will be better for Lopez also because you outgrew 135. So it's not even looking at it as he got stronger so much as you're more invigorated. You're not losing as much. You don't have
to kill yourself or don't go down to that weight.
Yeah, because exactly. When it cuts,
resistance goes up. Actually,
strength.
Explain it.
And it's all about when also. When does like right now, for example. If David Benavidez went up to light heavyweight, yeah, he'd be solid because you're killing yourself to make 168. You're killing yourself to make that weight. When you don't have to lose that extra 6 or 7 pounds, you'll be better for it. You'll have more energy and more snap. But
he turned
now
pro. He turned pro at light heavy, so I don't even understand why he went down.
to beat up little people.
Yep.
I think part of it too, is that the guys at 147 think they have an advantage in that physical department until they actually find out. So we just see it more often. Like guys at 140 would try to like think with Terrence rather than bully him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's funny because when Sean Porter fought at middleweight in the amateurs, and you know, I was going back and forth. People like, "Oh, Sean's stronger." The people who argued me like they thought he was going to win. I'm like, that's not going to matter.
Man, imagine if Benavidez went to light heavyweight and fought Joe Smith Jr.
That would be such a great fucking fight, Country.
Yep.
Great fucking fight, bro.
That's beautiful.
I think Benavidez,
yeah. Because he throws punches in bunches, whereas Joe, it's one big. It's the one and the two. The one and the two.
Joe don't throw no combinations.
But Benavidez got that shoe shine that.
What's Bud's rocking around weight anyway?
170, isn't it?
No, he's about 180. 175, 180, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Big guy. Strong guy. Terrence Crawford.
When I see that.
I thought he walked around at 165.
No, I see, like I said.
Yeah, I've heard all three of those. I think Terrence even said, 1.160 something. But I
live in Omaha. I see that dude probably once every 2 to 3 months. Or just see him out. He's usually walking around about 175, 180. Just depends. Depends on when he's trying.
Have you met him?
Yeah, multiple times.
Is he cool?
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. He's just like the guy that you see on TV. He's a really low key dude, really nice guy. I mean, you would never know he's famous unless he's famous.
Nah, Terrence Crawford's a grown ass man.
How tall
Terrence
is he in
Crawford's a
real
grown-ass
life?
man.
Is he 5'8" or is he 5'9"?
Terrence like 5'8", I think. 5'8", right?
But Bud wingspan is like 74 inches, man. That guy is.
Yeah, he has a longer reach than Spence. Like his frame actually is very good for Spence. Like people say Spence is bigger, but Crawford has a good frame for him.
For his size, his reach is crazy. Like he uses every inch of his arms.
Gotta give Mckinson credit, man. He's still hanging in there. His offense is completely gone. Like there's nothing coming back, but he's hanging on.
He's trying to survive at this point, I think.
Yeah. Virgil wants to finish this guy. He needs to go to the body. He keeps trying for those headshots. Head's not there.
Yeah, throw some feints.
It's getting repetitive now.
He thinks he can walk him down, but he's finding ways to evade him.
Mckinson is making him miss, but not making him pay.
Yeah, you don't want to stay there too long.
The thing about Virgil, he want to get him in the inside. Well, he's not using his jab enough. Oh, well.
Good body shot.
Here you go. That liver shot hurts, man. Ooh. One time I pissed
No,
myself.
this is over.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's done.
Yep.
He's gonna be reeling.
Ow. Oh yeah. One of those body shots really hurt him.
Oh, get the fuck out the way.
He's fucking repping that silk shirt. That's why he keeps stopping the action so he can show off the silk shirt.
It's Lawrence fucking idiot Cole.
Nah, he's showing up that back over. Showing up that
That hot dog salesman tuxedo.
Bro, that's a tight fucking shirt, bro. Look like a sack of laundry.
The worst referee in boxing ever.
He looked like he's painting himself with it.
No. Him and Russell Moore are the two worst.
Yeah,
I've seen some crazy shit in Lawrence and Coley fights, man.
You know who I never want to
Julius, that big guy's not there anymore.
Richard Steele would like a word with you.
Who?
Richard
The
Steele.
guy, del gordo ese, ya no está ahí.
¿Cuál?
The guy was in the, like, by the first row.
Oh, no, sí, le duele el culo. Le duele el culo. Imagínate, sentado ahí por 36 minutos.
Fue con una mecedora.
Tiene un calambre.
Tú eres malo, man.
Got a Charlie horse, bro. Hey, shit.
Does Virgil know what a double jab is?
I don't think he does because that would help a lot if he would just double off on it and then just
right now.
throw the right
Everything
where the
off the
dude is
jab.
gonna be.
Everything off the jab.
if he doubles up the jab and shoots the right, not where Mckinson is, but where he's gonna be, he could land him
out.
Yeah,
done.
But them body shots is messing him up, bro. They messing him up because he shit.
Not even doing that.
Yo, I can't stop thinking about this dude's shirt now.
Look like a sack of laundry, bro.
Why is he so apprehensive? I don't think he has the reflexes anymore to counter him if he were to just step forward and stop him. His hands are down and everything.
I don't know. He's clearly worse for wear. He's slowed down, and there's barely anything coming back when he does close the gap on Mckinson. It's taking longer than I thought. I thought he'd finish him inside of 6, but it's what I thought. They're like, yo, you gonna do all right in the beginning, and it's all gonna catch up.
Maybe the reason the dude in the suit is gone in the front row is because he was actually the referee and he had to go change into that silk shirt.
That is true.
He's sitting on that goddamn chair. He probably got a cramp in his ass.
Ref was serving ice cream earlier.
I said Ortiz will take him out between 8 and 9 in the video, so let's see if I get it right.
Man, McKinson's running away from them body shots like, help me!
Yeah, I said 8 rounds too, because McKinson's crafty, man. Like a lot of these guys that come from like British amateur fighting, they have really good like footwork. If anything else, like if they only have a jab and a right hand, they'll have some good feet.
That's how he's surviving.
He's got a pretty decent chin too. He's taking some big shots.
No, yeah, definitely. If they make him versus Conor Benn, that's a competitive fight. This dude is not a slouch.
I was just gonna say, if this was Conor Benn, if Virgil was Conor Benn, I feel like he might have been down on the cards at this point.
Yes.
Have you guys noticed that these guys with these low KO ratios are surprisingly durable?
Yeah, like fucking Coceres, bro.
Yeah, like now Mckinson, it's like, dude, bro, it's like 290.
Yeah,
you can't get him
when
out.
You don't go for the kill, you're less exposed. You know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Fencing.
Also, he's technically sound though. I can see when he getting the inside, he put his elbows by his ribs all the time. You see, boom. So he's anticipating he's gonna get in the inside.
Yeah, Virgil could have caught him with a low.
He's like a diet Shakur Stevenson.
Now, if he would have used a counter uppercut, Virgil would have kept himself back with his left hand a little more. Ooh, but he's tired, man. Those body shots already taking a toll on him.
Mm-hmm.
Virgil's gas tank's pretty good. He's looked good so far through 8. I mean, almost through 8 here. He didn't look tired yet.
Considering a year off, not too bad.
Yeah.
Está bien. But to me, bro, if you look at his back, man, he's not really like being straight. Like he's like lumping. And I don't think he's looking for an angle. I think actually his back hurts.
Don't want to give any excuses, but that's what I consider ring rust right now. Is that he's not finding the right
that body shot.
No, because with ring rust, you might be a little fat.
He's down.
The mirror area.
That body shot, bro.
Stay down.
Oh, there we go.
Stay down, bro. Stay down.
Don't get up. Don't get up.
No, get up.
You want more?
You called his body shots.
Give it to him again. Ahí mismo.
You were talking.
Ahí mismo, dale.
Okay.
Dale.
You want more? Okay, I feel it.
Dale.
He's like,
Mátalo. No corra, niño.
Que no.
Oh man, he really on his bike now, y'all. He can't.
Body blow.
He went to me in the corner. You know how bad those body shots are.
Man, if we would have been a bicycle in the ring, he would have taken him.
Would y'all pull him out? Would y'all stop? We just call
I mean, they might as well. I mean, they could, but for his pride and for his it's better for the longevity of his career. Let him finish.
Let him finish.
Let him finish.
The amount of people over there.
He's offsetting most of. If he were just getting hit clean with everything, you pull him out. But he's surviving. Don't count him out. You know, give him a chance to finish. And if he goes down again, then
fair point. That's a fair point.
He's trying to take my lunch.
Yeah, his defense has been holding up at least somewhat. Like on his Floyd Money McKinson joint.
Oh, that was right to the fucking liver. Oh damn.
Floyd Money McKinson.
I can't believe he got up.
Me neither.
Tough man, yo.
Me.
And I'll tell you what, selfishly as a fan, I want to see him get slapped around more. So please don't pull him
Me
out.
too. I don't want this fight to be over yet.
Down again.
Oh.
yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it might be a
He's not
wrap.
giving up,
Oh,
Jim.
that's it. That's
Yeah,
it. That's a
easy,
wrap. That's
He's
baby.
it.
not giving
That's
up,
it.
Jim.
Oh no,
That's
he's
it.
getting up.
Oh
Get up,
no.
Yeah,
McKinson.
get up,
Let's
my
do
man.
one more
He's up.
time. I
He's
need
up.
another
He's
one.
up.
I need one for the
Come
highlight
on, you
reel.
son of a bitch.
Because Mickey.
Because Mickey
Right in the
loves
bread
We,
basket. Right in the bread basket. Let's get
you
another
know
one.
what? Maybe we
No,
should see
the
Cobb,
towel. The towel's
Cobb
in. The towel's
McKinson
in.
next.
Yeah, that's
How many
Yeah.
how many
Oh,
vital organs does this guy want to
him
lose?
in La
That's it. That's
Panza.
it.
In
That's
La
it. That's it.
Panza.
Yep, that's it. Good stoppage. Great
I'm
stoppage.
5 out of 6 tonight, Jules.
Damn, you got to take a shit. Look at him. You got to take a shit.
yeah, you gotta take a shit
Apart
in a
from
pocket.
Blair Cobbs, I'm perfect on all
Was he
predictions,
limping?
including the method of victory.
Was he limping?
Yeah, his
He was
liver's down his
limping,
boot.
bro.
Was he?
That dude's liver's in his boot now.
Man, look,
Oscar,
Wow,
that
his liver's in his asshole.
look at Gay Oscar right there, man. Yeah, let's do something gay. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Y'all, can we get a round of applause for Michael, y'all?
Yo,
He did all right. He did all
good,
right.
man. He
He
did
did
good.
good.
all
He
right.
did good.
I need
He did
McKinson
good.
versus Ben, bro. I need
All right,
McKinson versus Ben. I'm not even fucking joking, bro. I need McKinson.
Neither am I. I want to see that next.
Yeah, that would be a good measuring stick. What about Blair Cobbs versus McKinson?
Oh god.
Yeah, it would be bad.
Ooh, that's a good fight.
I don't
No,
know.
it
You know?
is because
Oh,
Blair
it
gonna
is,
try
it
to
is.
apply the pressure. He gonna try to apply the pressure, but remember, they're both southpaws, so he gonna neutralize some of Blair's shit. It's not a bad fight.
Yeah, my homeboy was hopping around like his body was still hurting after that.
Just a little bit of doodoo in his trunks. Wait till they get back.
Yeah, he's shitting his liver out.
Y'all, he gonna be pissing and shitting blood for a week.
Bruh.
That ain't even no lie, man. He was taking hella shots.
Look
Those
at
are
Oscar.
those
Look at
liver
Oscar.
shots.
That's really what did it. It's the body shots because
Yeah.
he wasn't landing that many head punches.
No, it was those body shots.
Good shit, Virgil.
I would not mind paying to see McKinson again.
Nah,
No,
I
he was
wouldn't.
good. He
I
was
wouldn't.
good.
He's good. I like McKinson. He's
Yeah,
good.
he's a tough. I'll give it him. He's a tough fighter, man. He
He's
really
a good
is.
fighter. I could go for McKinson versus Cobbs, McKinson versus Rocha,
Versus
or
Ben.
McKinson versus Ben. Any one of those fights, I could go for those fights.
I actually want to see Ben against Boots, man. I'm tired of Ben, dude.
Do you want to get him killed?
No, I like Ben, but I
yeah.
like Ben, to be honest. I like Ben, but the right fight for Ben, being real with you, based on who he's fought, is also Keith Thurman. He's at a point where he needs to be fighting former champions, and Keith don't want to fight nothing and no one. He doesn't want to fight nobody. Like, Keith Thurman still has enough that you could give Conor Ben a good fight. You could probably beat him, but he doesn't want to fight nobody.
Yeah, I think Ben's exciting, but I think he could be outboxed.
Mm-hmm.
You know also what happens though?
Hey, what do you
They don't
think
have the
about
money
Ben-
to pay
Ben
Thurman
versus Ortiz?
Ellos tienen el dinero, no me digas, porque a Thurman no le pagan mucho. Imagínate, ¿qué tú crees que le pagaron a ese muchacho to fight fucking Mario Barrios? They didn't give him no fucking ticket $3-4 million.
No, lo recortaron.
Huh?
Hey,
No, pero lo que digo es, like, they have the money for Thurman, but not for another fighter.
What do you guys think about Ben versus Virgil?
I think that
Nope. Not good for Ben. Not good for Ben.
Not good. Listen. If you asking me who I think would win, it's Virgil. But ultimately, it doesn't matter because they're not going to fight. One, Matchroom is not going to send Ben to be part of a Golden Boy show. Golden Boy is not going to send Virgil to be part of a fucking Matchroom show. It doesn't happen. Even though they're on the same platform, it doesn't happen.
I hate politics.
So do I.
Yeah.
You don't think someone at DAZN will be like, look, we need this fight to happen?
No, because they're both flagship fighters.
They don't move the needle. They don't move the needle in a big way.
No, the opposite. They're both flagship fighters. When DAZN, when they renewed the deal, when Golden Boy renewed the deal with DAZN a couple of months ago, and they announced it, they had 4 flagship fighters. They had Sinicia Estrada, who's now gone. They had Zerto Ramirez on the poster, Ryan Garcia, obviously, and Virgil. That being said, Oscar, Eric Gomez, Roberto Diaz, they are not going to send Virgil to Matchroom to be part of a Matchroom show. It won't happen. And the same is true in reverse. Conor is worth more money in the UK than Virgil is in America. They're not going to just send him off to go fight on a Golden Boy show. It won't happen. It won't.
It's not. The juice isn't worth the squeeze.
Yeah. Simple as.
You'd be surprised, Jules. I mean, don't forget McKinson's a Matchroom fighter.
Yeah, but he's not a flagship fighter, bro. You know that. He's not worth what Conor's worth.
That's true, but Eddie, as long as it's on DAZN, I don't think Eddie cares because DAZN is still DAZN.
Yeah, but he's not a flagship fighter, bro. You know that. He's not worth what Conor's worth.
That's true, but Eddie, as long as it's on DAZN, I don't think Eddie cares because DAZN is still DAZN.
Bro, you honestly think Eddie would send Conroy Ben to be on a Golden Boy show?
Nah, he's putting too much stock
Yeah,
in
but
that
Eddie
guy. He's
already
putting too much
says that
stock in that guy.
he wants to give him a fight in America, so it wouldn't actually make it
Not
would make more
fucking
sense.
Virgil, not Virgil.
And
No,
I think
matarlo así,
Virgil's
man.
supposed to go to the UK. Honestly, I think
Like
that's the
even
fight
if
Virgil should travel for.
even if he wins that fight, it will be too. It will be like damage good after that fight, man. Because Virgil puts a lot of pressure, man.
He hurts
Yo, I won't be
guys, man.
impressed if he goes
Listen,
up
I
against
want
Crawford.
Virgil Ortiz versus Florian Marku. I know it won't happen, but I could go.
Oh,
Woo! Yeah, that's a good fight.
He will call out Jones
Flory can
Crawford.
fucking punch his damn self.
He get knocked the fuck out though. He'll get knocked.
What about
the fuck
Avanesian?
out. He get knocked the fuck out, bro.
Yeah,
Remember, Mean Machine knocked him out, bro. Beat the shit out of him.
Bro, I'm not trying to sound like I'm criticizing him so much, but the truth of the matter is that his dad was so good that he knocked out everybody that they had to put him in front of Michael Watson. I don't see that kind of caliber from him.
You talking about Connor?
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, the thing is that, look, remember, this is the same Conor Ben that when we saw him in the first Cedric Payne-out fight, he didn't look like he had a future, but he's come a long way. So that's why I give him the benefit of the doubt, because off of that performance, he was giving me Campbell Hatton vibes like, bro, you ain't got it. And now, after a couple of fights, no, he's got something, and it's real. He does have something.
I mean, he literally improves after fight after fight.
Exactly. Like, I don't think he has the ceiling that Boots has. I don't think he has the power and the size and the volume of Virgil, but he's good. Like, he's all right. He's all right.
And I'm not trying to say there's something wrong with moving your fighter slower or anything like that. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, nobody's going to throw this kid to killers quite yet.
He could beat Avanesian, I'll tell you that. He could beat Avanesian. I think he can beat Avanesian.
But you got to get him in the ring first.
Yeah. I agree. The ring girl's hot.
He needs to be moving along in the right way.
Austin needs to ditch that plastic face joint and get this ring girl, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck his problem is.
She's a 10 of 10.
Real shit, yo.
Yeah, she's hot.
Fuck is wrong with Oscar dating this plastic joint?
She supplies with coke.
That dude got off the canvas twice. He would have gone until he knocked him out. So I give the dude a lot of credit. He was willing to keep going on.
Yo, mira qué rica esa tipa, man. Wow.
Sabrosa esa tipa, coño. Yo le muerdo esa maldita narga. Mira esa narga, coño.
Let me ask you something. Do you guys think it's
and
against
one of my
company?
coworkers for her, man.
Do you guys think it's against company policy for the fighters to mingle with the ring girls or mess with them?
Una tipa así, tú te la tienes que comerla. Todo eso, cómetelo.
Mandatory.
Los pelos, todo, coño. La narga, la raja, todo.
I think Ben versus Mckinson would be a good fight.
Pues mira la otra también.
Esa está rica
No,
también.
de otra también no. De otra es fea.
Ay, Dios mío. Golden Boy Promotion.
Who this
Es
chick on
que
the left?
Oscar sabe lo que está haciendo. Mujeres lindas, puño, cerveza, toda la vaina.
Yo, pero tú no veas, está ready para el barbecue con las mujeres, ¿no ves?
No, ya tú sabes. Ellas se van con Oscar después de la pelea.
Era un monstruo, man. Like,
there go Rick Milligan. For those that don't know, that dude in the pink shirt, that's Rick Milligan from Twitter.
That's him?
That's him. That's Rick Milligan.
Bros look like a flamingo.
Diablo, esa tipa está rica también. The one on the left, esa está rica.
Esa es la que estoy diciendo.
Who's the one on the left?
She should make out with the one on the right. That's what they should do.
Yes.
Make out.
I'll pay for it.
Mira cómo me mira. Yo, do you know what's crazy, bro? Ortiz, well, everybody knows that Ortiz was actually mandatory for the WBO or belt, and they gave it to Sean Porter. I understand why they beat that. I get it, but
he was ranked number one.
He should be like the number one contender now.
No, I mean, pero ya se sabe que él está yendo la ruta of the WBA. Ya se sabe. Even though he has a WBO title right there, right? But this was a WBA eliminator. They announced it yesterday. So ya se sabe that he's not going to WBO route, regardless of whatever.
I think they're buying time for Spence and Crawford.
Eso es lo que es. Ya se sabe que eso you can't bother them. Not right now. Not while they're trying to, make their fight. So déjalo quieto y deja que el muchacho coge experiencia.
Está bien.
Eso está bien. Because truthfully, I don't think he's ready for Crawford anyway.
I mean, who the hell's ready for Crawford?
He needs time. He needs time.
I don't think nobody's ready for Crawford. Crawford, I think he will be still good in his 40s because he is still amazing shape, and his
Yeah,
style it will age well though.
He stays in the gym too. That dude doesn't
he
smoke,
does.
doesn't drink. He doesn't do any of that shit.
Well, his walk around weight supposedly is like 180 something, but what I heard, he's always keep his fighting weight just like Mayweather.
He's always
That's what I
he
heard.
always stays in shape for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a gym rat though, and he's on the snack too.
He's on
That's
snack,
true.
yo.
Snack on that.
Snack on these nuts.
What
No,
about Virgil versus Roca?
oh, I like that fight, but I don't think they'll make it.
Virgil versus who?
I think they'll make Mckinson versus Rocha or Mckinson versus Cobbs. Rocha's coming off the big win over Cobbs. Cobbs coming off the big win over Hooker. We see that Mckinson is a serviceable, durable fighter. He's skilled. He can be entertaining, depending on the dance partner. I think they get, if anything, they make that fight because Eddie's got to be looking at this and saying, look at what Virgil had to go through to get this guy out of there. Can Conor do that?
Mm-hmm.
He beat Cobbs, man.
I also like how they're moving Virgil because he only have like what 18 fights. But
See, he got 20 fights.
Tiene nombre
Yeah,
as a wrestler, man. He got names on that shit.
And he got some good names on that. That's true.
Yeah, his resume is better than Big Charlo. I don't always mention it, but fuck him.
No,
It's also better than
his
Boots.
resume is better than Boots' too, de verdad.
Yo,
Javier Orozco, Maurice Hooker, Mean Machine, El Maestro, ahora este tipo, Mckinson. He got a resume, bro.
He does.
What's Boots' resume?
Thomas DeLore,
Ahora,
his name is.
Bueno.
And the Custio Clayton.
Custio Clayton.
Yeah, it's that.
This is why I don't criticize him.
He's Canadian, man.
They don't want him, bro.
They don't want to fight him.
They don't want to fight him. Like I can't pretend that it's not his fault. They don't want him. Danny went up to fucking 154 to fight a guy from 147. That's not by accident. That's by design. And now Thurman want to fight Danny, and Danny want to fight Thurman. I know what the fuck y'all doing.
You know what's crazy? Like he was supposed to fight Danny because Danny of Keith Thurman because of the WBC route. That's why he took the IBF because those guys were ducking him.
Yo, Julius, let me ask you something real quick, bro.
Go ahead.
Like realistically, how do you see Jermell Charlo's career going? Because I'm kind of getting a little worried by the fact that he's fighting only once a year. And he's
to be honest with you, I could see something happening between Jermell and Lara. It depends. If Lara can get the WBA, and I'm not sure that he can, because there's something happening. I remember the WBA said 2 weeks ago that if Gennady vacates the title, it doesn't just go to Lara. He has to fight Eubank for it. You see what I mean? That WBA knows there's no fucking money in Lara. You'd sooner turn over a profit if the title were with Chris than if it were with Lara. So what I read is that it wouldn't automatically go to Lara. But on the condition, let's just say by some chance Lara gets it, that is a title that Jermell can fight for because he can't stay at 154 forever. I'm surprised that he's still there now. I thought that he was going to move up this year. I didn't think he was going to stick around and fight Zoo.
Yeah, man. Like, even though he looked great against Castano in the second fight, you could tell that he would benefit if he moved up right now.
Yeah. And that's a fight that he can have. And now's the right time to fight Lara anyway because he's fucking old as shit.
The thing about Little Charlo is that he also keeps his fighting way on, like off and on the ring. You know what I mean? Like he's there. You know, he's always
takes care of himself.
I mean, but George, you got to admit, Lara looks great for 49, though, right?
Well, against Cornflake LaMotta and Greg Vendetti, sure.
Yeah.
Against those guys, yeah.
I mean, I found both Charlos really obnoxious, to be honest. But like Little Charlo is more like mature, you know, because when he got the draw with Castano the first fight, he was like, "Nah, man, I'm just gonna go home with my kids, man. Fuck all this."
Real shit,
you
yo.
know? Yeah, he didn't even say like, "No, I got robbed or nothing." He was just like, "Man, I know." He knew he was gonna get a rematch. Like, nah, man, he's gonna go home.
Sorry, yeah, you gotta do the fucking rematch.
Yeah, you know, he's not acting insecure as the other one.
Ahora, people, it's been a pleasure. I am old and I am going to sleep. See you on the next live.
Gentlemen, take care.
Thank you, guys. Have a good
night, everybody.
Have a good night, guys. Hey, Jules, thanks for having me on.